The Bob and Tom Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dick Mango.
So good to see you.
Still in the groove here.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we can tell.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster got up from his slab and rose, and suddenly, to my surprise,
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
The mash.
He did the monster mash.
Wow.
From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrodes.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
They did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking. We were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker 5. They played the monster mash.
They played the mash.
It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid, shook his fist. Whatever happened to the Transylvania twist? It's now the monster mash.
The monster mash.
And it's a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. It's now the monster mash. Now, everything is cool. Drac's part of the band. And my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, the mash was meant to. When I get to the door, tell them, Boris sent you. Then you can monster mash.
The monster mash.
And do my graveyard smash.
The monster mash.
You'll catch on in a flash.
Then you can mash.
Do the monster mash. Easy, Chick McGee. You impetuous boy. Joshy, take your hands off that pizza and out of your pants. Christy Lee, boobs back in the brassiere. And who's the sexy one with the bouffant? Oh, that's Ace. Oh, and there's a lovely lady, too. Make me a frittata, bitch. I must go.
You forgot me again.
Who?
Pat Godwin.
You owe me money. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dick Mango.
Well,
How did Ace get a bouffant?
I don't know.
I got a couple guesses.
That is weird.
Well, now it's officially Halloween with Dick Mango and the Monster Mash. Hello and welcome to the Bob and Tom Show.
Apologize, Christy. I don't know. I'll tell Mr.
Gracious.
I don't care.
Very
you know
unfortunate.
that.
Hello, Christy.
Hello, Chick.
She's at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hi, Chick.
He's in the performance room. There's Josh Arnold.
Happy Halloween, Chick.
Happy Halloween, sir. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Happy to be here without any bandages on my hands.
Now what'd you do?
Oh, well, now, should we, those of us who've known you for decades, should we try to explain what you're about to do?
What's that?
Whatever's happened, you always tend to
I'm
turn up the drama.
I'm congratulating myself.
You've never actually had a nick or a cut. You've either almost cut your finger off, various fingers. You've almost cut them off. That's a direct quote.
Since you've known me, I've had 2 broken fingers and 1 giant slice in one.
Giant, see, there you go. Giant slice.
Seven stitches.
I bet you it wasn't. I bet you was nowhere near what you're saying it is.
We have pictures. We have pictures of me with the cast on.
I don't believe you.
Well, what happened to almost cause
Yes,
injury
yeah.
this
I'm
time?
eager to say. I'm eager to hear what happened now.
As someone celebrating Halloween,
Uh huh.
like an American.
Oh, you were
carving pumpkins.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Every year I say the same thing. I'm going to buy one of those pumpkin carving Dremel tools.
yes.
But every year I end up with kitchen knives that are somewhat dull. And
Well, hold your hands up. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm very proud of myself for not slicing my wrists open.
But it was really, really close.
Oh,
always
so in
is.
other words, you didn't really hurt yourself
No,
at all.
I'm saying congrats. That's why I'm congratulating.
So there's no story here.
I almost sliced my
Hey,
wrist.
Christy, it's a long show, okay?
So did you bring us pictures of your jack-o'-lanterns? Do you
I did, something, I don't have any pictures yet.
You didn't do any elaborate...
But
Did you finish some carvings?
Yeah, I did. And I've got 2 nice ones. And I'm not so sure I approve of this, but Kelly put in these electric pulsating things inside the pumpkins. And
You mean
Lights?
battery lights?
Yeah.
Yes, battery lights.
What did you just call them?
Pulsating
Electric
things.
pulsating?
Yeah.
Are they like strobe effects?
Yeah, I prefer the old school. I like
So
candles.
they look like flames is what you've got.
Yeah, but I like to use real candles. The same thing with my Christmas tree. After
sure.
New Year's Day, that's the tradition. Candles. Replace the lights with candles.
Carving out the inside was always my Achilles heel in carving the pumpkins.
Such a mess.
I'd never know when to stop. I just got way too, which looks cool sometimes if you get it really thin and you can see the light through the side of the pumpkin.
It's great, but yeah.
But there's a hack online. You put the blenders, the mixers on your blender and stick that down in there and turn it on and do the inside of it. I don't know if that's.
Wish you told me that yesterday.
Well, I don't know. You get to thinking about it, though. You'd probably just knock a tooth out of the pumpkin or something. But, yeah.
These are all good ideas. Yeah, I use this hand scraping pumpkin scraper tool.
Yeah.
Those are pretty good.
It was fun.
like a scoop.
A big paddle.
Yeah. But 2 done, 1 to go. We'll do 1 more tonight.
All right.
It's a lot of fun. Happy Halloween, everybody. Got some interesting Halloween statistics for you.
Oh, be glad when it's over.
Halloween bigger than ever. Well, thank you. Is there a Scrooge for Halloween?
I don't know. If there is, I'm it. Yeah. I've never cared for Halloween.
Did anyone see the new Haunted Mansion movie that Disney put out?
No.
Okay, I watched it the other night, and Jared Leto plays the dark ghost, if you will.
Of course he does.
But the reason that brought it up is because he looks like an anorexic Scrooge, like skeletal Scrooge. Like
He was sitting with our friend Mike Birbiglia. Remember this? At an event. And he looked at Burbigs and said, "I haven't eaten in 17 days."
oh my gosh!
When he was filming whatever it was, Dallas Buyers Club.
Yeah.
He's a great actor. But yeah, I'm a big Halloween fan.
Really gets into
I watched Hotel Transylvania yesterday for the first time. The little animated film.
fun one?
It's a very
really
fun
good,
little
yeah.
film.
the Adam Sandler thing.
It's so
Yeah,
cute.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
The animation's great.
Yes, it was a lot of fun to
So
watch.
much fun. Yeah. Now, are you in the camp that The Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween film or a Christmas film?
Oh, I'm in the camp that it can show from
Either.
September until
Yeah.
New Year's.
Okay.
Yeah, it fits both.
Great animation. Real claymation, right?
Yeah, Timothy Burton.
Very, very cool. Well, in any event, we do have some
Do your
interesting.
girls like that movie? Because it's kind of dark. I didn't know.
Hart will watch it over and over and
Really?
over. My 7-year-old loves it.
This is Halloween.
I think Timothy Burton should have to do those claymation movies. That should be specifically what he does, because it keeps him busy for an extended period of time. So he's not foisted
I
upon.
like that you guys have gone the formal Timothy. It's as if he's in trouble.
Now, we also have
He's
some.
a creepy guy, right? I mean, we all know. He looks a little
Tim Burton, yeah.
He's odd, yeah.
We have some Taylor Swift news for you. I know it's very positive. I think you'll like it very much.
She flew to Kansas City to be with her boyfriend yesterday.
Nope, they're not dating, right, Ace? I'm sorry.
dating.
You weren't quick enough. You got
Because
to get
they
in here.
lost, and she felt so bad for him.
Have you told Ace what happened last night?
Yeah, Super Bowl. Raiders evidently lose the tune-up for the Super Bowl, like you said yesterday.
Rematch in February. Wait.
Is that right? Okay. Well, the Raiders better get a wide receiver to replace Devontae Adams, who's quitting as I'm talking probably after what happened last night. He was missed 2 or 3 times by all-world quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo, who I've never cared for. He proved himself again last night. That was sarcasm.
He's injured.
Well, then don't play him, you knucklehead.
Also coming.
Anyway, the Lions win, what was it? A 24-16 last night, I think was your final.
The
26-14. Well, close enough.
I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know.
Okay, 26-14, your final score, and that seems to me to be the true story. I don't know what you're going to find, but
ayahuasca
Yeah, it's in the news.
sounds like a summer camp, doesn't it?
Does.
Oh,
What was yours? Hiawatha?
Close. Camp Hayawenta,
Hayawenta.
Torch Lake, Michigan. On Torch Lake, in Central Lake, Michigan.
just stab me in the
Greatest
eye.
camp out there.
Torch Lake.
How much
Torch Lake's the
longer?
most beautiful lake in America. It's been
Yeah,
voted
we've
on.
heard.
Yeah.
Been voted on.
Oh, yeah.
People in my home.
No, it's worldwide. Torch Lake, Walloon Lake.
World leaders around the world. Torch
Bird
Lake.
Lake. they're
Folks in
beautiful.
Bosnia voted for Torch Lake.
Absolutely.
That's right. They've been there. They've seen it.
People live on the
Everyone gets a
Mediterranean.
ballot.
But,
People in Monaco say Torch Lake. they lay there looking
People on
out
Lake
going,
Tahoe
"Holy,
say Torch
we're
Lake."
at Torch Lake right now. That's what I need to do."
Participants in
Jerk.
ayahuasca ceremonies on whatever lake they're on are in the news today. And that, of course, made famous by Aaron Rodgers.
From what I understand, they're probably on Lake Vomit if they're doing ayahuasca.
But there's an interesting,
Hey, you want to get high or not?
there's an interesting,
All right.
very biased survey about that coming up in the news.
We had game 4 of the World Series last night. The Rangers beat the Diamondbacks in Phoenix 3-1. That means the Texas Rangers have now won 9 straight games, 9-0 on the road this postseason.
All right.
Never been done before. They're crazy.
Wow. No, that's great. Well,
And also in sports coming up, I think we have some Flavor Flav news. I think.
Is that right?
Yeah,
in sports.
in sports.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to do with Flavor Flav, the NBA.
All right. And a really interesting thing going on. 2 things, actually, involving restaurants. And it's amazing how seldom people try new restaurants. We have some stats on that.
Well, you will get a restaurant and never go anywhere else for forever until the restaurant people who own the restaurant ask you to stop coming in. Which I'm guessing happens more than you tell us. Sometimes that restaurant acts like they've gone out of business to get rid of you.
Also, we have first dates and where you shouldn't take them, based on an interesting survey out there that's also fairly crazy. But right now, what would be a better first date than maybe making some delicious steaks outside on the grill, enjoying the fall weather?
That's right.
Oh,
Just
yes.
wearing your barbecue apron out there, Josh.
Yes.
Tell me more, Josh.
You like the apron? Well, you're going to love the meat that comes with it.
That's right. You sure
And,
are, baby.
Omaha Steaks is having their semi-annual sale. What does that mean, Josh? I'm about to tell you. 50% off. Oh, 50% off what items? Site-wide. That's right. All the items. 50% off all your favorite tender, juicy, extra-aged steaks like those Butcher's Cut filet mignons. Go to omahasteaks.com today. Use code BTS at checkout. Get an extra $30 off your order. I did some fall grilling yesterday evening. So something new from Omaha Steaks, for me at least, Polynesian pork chops. And I'm telling you, the flavor, the marinade couldn't be tastier. Omaha Steaks, the possibilities are endless. Endless flavor, endless value on incredible entrees, scrumptious sides, decadent desserts, and so much more. Everything 50% off during the semi-annual sale. And remember, every bite is backed by that 100% unconditional money-back guarantee. Go to omahasteaks.com. Shop all your delicious favorites for half the price. And do not forget this. When you enter promo code BTS at checkout, you're going to get an extra $30 off your order. That's right, BTS. That's what you plug in there. But hurry. This semi-annual sale is only for a limited time. Minimum purchase may apply. Visit omahasteaks.com for all the details.
Thank you very much. And also, we have haunted jewelry. Do you have any?
I don't know. Do I?
We're going to talk about
I like
how to
old jewelry.
de-haunt your jewelry
Okay.
coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Larry Reeb, Uncle Larry. It's a sick world, and I'm...
I think we're gonna take it down a notch and play something romantic.
Oh, all right. secrets. You're not saying a word. I can't describe just how much that hurts. I thought our love was honest and true. You're guilty, baby, and your silence is proof. I cannot read your mind. Have we been living a lie? It's not up to me this time. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. Leaving it up to you, girl. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. Don't you tear apart my world. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. I'm leaving it up to you, girl. Well, I just can't believe that you're deceiving me.
It's a slow dance for Java and Christy Lee, ladies and gentlemen.
This is not a lady's choice, obviously.
You come home looking like you've been caught in the rain, smelling like cologne, and it ain't rained for days. Hi, karate. Time after time, I say this can't get much worse. No, no, no. You've got cheating in your eyes, girl, and your drawers in your purse. Oh. I can't read your mind. Hey, we've been living a lie. It's not up to me this time. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. I'm leaving it up to you, girl. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. Don't you tear apart my world. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. I'm leaving it up
Java's coming to see me.
Well, I just can't believe you're deceiving me. Oh, no.
Smells like high karate.
Yeah, 'cause I'm leaving it up to you, baby. Leaving it up to you, girl. Leaving it up to you, baby. Don't you tear apart my world. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. I'm leaving it up to you, girl. Well, I just can't believe that you're deceiving me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, no. Something on the side, something on the side, something on the side. Oh, no. Hurt me, mama, don't hurt me, mama, no, no, no. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Fantastic.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pig Skin Pick, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
With some guy by the jukebox. Suddenly, you don't have anyone to hold your hair. Well, now your worries are over thanks to my amazing Barf-Away barrettes. Only $19.95 for a set of 2. 3 sets for $89.95 plus shipping and handling. Yes, these fashionable accessories.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show, our annual Halloween show. We don't do anything really special for Halloween, do we?
I had a stunt that I couldn't do. There was a technicality.
Oh, no.
It'll happen next year.
Okay.
You don't want to give us a hint?
No, no.
Stunt.
Yeah, you're a stunt, all right.
Then yesterday,
filthy stunt.
Huh? There's a certain service that some of you may be familiar with. The ad said, guaranteed delivery by Halloween. Oh, well, perfect.
Didn't come, huh?
Signed up for that. Then I got a thing at about 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. It'll arrive Wednesday evening. Oh, well, I guess that headline was
Is
my
it
fault.
something Halloween related?
Yes.
Oh.
My fault. Shouldn't have
Was it a gift for us?
You know something? No.
So long as it's not for one of the girls. That's the...
No, they're fine.
Okay, good.
This was
Yeah.
an adult-ish thing. Adults spend a fortune on Halloween. We have some stats on that coming up.
And are they costume changes tonight? I know in the past that has happened.
Just the one. They're going to be Wednesday and Barbie, 2 of the classics.
All right.
Contemporary classics. Those are 2 very popular costumes this year.
All right.
For little girls. Now, Pat, you went to a costume party last night, I understand?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
You were a fireman?
I was an authentic fireman, yes.
Authentic, huh?
Now, after the party, did you put your girlfriend out? I know.
Well, it was smoking hot, so I had to
smoking hot.
Had to
reel your hose out.
Smother the flames.
Did she slide down the pole?
She did.
You know, you really, I'm sorry, you set yourself up for all those.
It was actually a lot of fun.
Ladder 69. Yeah.
Did you get the guitar out at the end?
I always do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have you written a song, a sweet, nice song about her?
Sweet, not yeah. I have written a couple.
Really?
Things that I've started. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Have you played them for her yet?
Yeah, I play all the time. Yeah.
No, but I mean, have you played these new songs that are about her that are sweet and nice?
Yeah.
Really?
Does she ask, or do you just play?
She doesn't ask. No one asks.
Can
I
you
just bring it out and
Can you
annoy people?
Can you send me the lyrics so I can slip in a couple of sodomy references?
It needs a little diarrhea joke. It needs an alligator in there.
Couple of poop jokes. You know, maybe somehow get Gardner Minshew involved.
Tom it up.
get a couple Gardner Minshew jokes in there. Let's see now. This is a super annoying thing. That,
good.
Right up our alley. What if we just put an air horn on the mic?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Yeah, it was really annoying.
This list hit, I'm so tired of saying this, X, formerly Twitter.
Just say X. Just say X. That's how it's going to end if everybody just starts saying X.
No.
Oh, all right. Well,
no, Prince.
The man doesn't want solutions.
A Prince went back to the artist formerly known. Remember the glyph, whatever that thing was?
What is it that one listener said? The one thing, the 2 things Tom hates are change and things staying the way they are. He hates
In
it
any
all.
event, formerly Twitter, X. This woman posted a thing about she wouldn't get out of the car because it was her first date, and the guy took her to Cheesecake Factory.
Yep.
I think Cheesecake Factory is a great first date because they have everything. No matter what you like, they've got everything.
And they have good food, and it's not incredibly cheap.
No, it's not.
The girl goes, "Oh, he's too cheap. He's taking me to,
dude.
This guy, he did himself a favor. I would have just get out of the car and driven off.
Yeah, I thank goodness she let him know who she is that soon.
Oh, there are a whole list of things that she put up. It's amazing. Other restaurants like Applebee's, Chili's, Olive Garden, IHOP, Denny's, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, all no-nos.
Oh, I love all those places.
I do too. Any fast food chain, big no.
Huh. All right.
All right, Skankola. Whatever you say.
You don't have anything to do with her.
No.
She also had the movies, your house, the gym, and church on her list.
Okay, wait a minute. The movie.
Bad first dates?
Yeah.
The movie is a perfect first date because you don't have to talk, and
dinner and a movie,
that's
right?
why some would consider that a bad first date.
well,
No, but I mean, afterward, you can talk about the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
But
You've never done a first date to a movie?
I've done a couple last dates that were also first dates to movies. Yeah.
What movies did you go to take him to see?
She wanted to see it.
Blue Velvet.
so Sophie's Choice.
South Park, the movie.
Is that right?
She said, let's go see it. And I said, I'd love to.
And this was a first date?
Yeah, it was also a last date. My insane laughter during the whole movie may have put her off. I don't know.
She didn't get the jokes?
I think she was all right with, but I was howling, as you would expect.
Yes.
The movie's brilliant, but it may have also been that my masturbation bothered her.
There we go. I blame you for this, Tom. He wanted to cut you off at the pass.
I felt something happen.
He was going to insult himself before you could do it. Boy, oh boy.
I was thinking something much more subtle. Did you drop your pizza in her popcorn? Something like that, implying that he was having a pizza delivered to the movie theater.
How do you feel about...
Oh, that's me up here.
Over here. That has to have happened.
I bet.
Do you take your shoes off at the theater at the movie?
No.
Okay.
That floor is not...
No.
Well, you take it off in the airplane, I was thinking.
Those floors are vacuumed real well.
Is that right? Are they?
Yeah, this list of this woman's of places you can't go on a first date. There are 28 events on here she doesn't want you to go to.
Sporting events is on there. That's ridiculous.
Waffle House, a bar for drinks, hookah bar, nightclubs, bowling.
Right.
Everything you could possibly do is on here.
So what are you going to do? What are you going to take this woman?
I'll tell you where I'd take her.
What about a comedy club? Have you ever done that on a first date? Taken someone to see a comedian?
Not a first date, but yeah, like a second or third. Sure. And this was before I was doing comedy.
I've got on a first date a long time ago with someone to a comedy club and immediately knew within 20 minutes, this ain't the guy for me.
Yeah.
Who was the comedian?
Nick Griffin.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's because you were mooning over Nick from the audience.
No.
Exactly.
So you saw a really good comedian.
Yeah, and the guy didn't laugh.
Oh, God.
And I was like,
Yeah, that's
you're out.
Good measure. This is interesting because after this woman went off on how she wouldn't go to the Cheesecake Factory on a date, she wouldn't get out of the car. LL Cool J posted yesterday afternoon, I'm going to Cheesecake Factory tonight.
That's one of the reasons ladies love Cool James.
Damn right.
And then this is really funny. Stephen A. Smith from ESPN.
Yeah, he weighed
What did
in.
he shout?
He said, I agree with him.
Preposterous.
He said, first of all, what the hell's wrong with Cheesecake Factory? Ain't nothing wrong with Cheesecake Factory.
That's right.
Not only is there nothing wrong with Cheesecake Factory, the Cheesecake Factory ain't that damn cheap. Exactly. He's exactly correct. So,
and by the way, the Cheesecake Factory, at the Cheesecake Factory, is amazing. Okay, let's not forget that.
Yeah.
The cheesecake.
The cheesecake.
Oh,
Do you have a favorite flavor?
Well, ain't peanut butter chocolate. Those, yeah. Reese's.
when I got back from
I'm sorry, Reese.
vacation last Christmas, it was just me. I was by myself.
They'd had it after vacation.
Yeah, I had to stay in a hotel in my hometown.
What?
I sold my house. Long story.
Yeah.
So I get to town. It's dark.
Yeah,
I've been in an airplane all day. I'm by myself. You know what I did?
Went to Cheesecake Factory.
I Ubered over to Cheesecake Factory, got a nice piece of cheesecake for dinner, and went to the hotel.
So you didn't sit there and eat?
No, I had to go and eat at the hotel. It was delicious.
Tom won't eat by himself in a restaurant.
No, I will.
That.
I've seen him eat by himself in a restaurant.
You have?
Yeah, my lovely companion and I went to have a sushi. And there he was, sitting in the back of the corner. And this restaurant is an L shape.
Sure.
So he was on one side of the L.
I was on the closed side.
On the other side.
I know where you were.
It's not a closed side. I know they tell you that to make you feel important. But they don't close that
No,
side.
I demand that to make me feel important.
So I said, look at that. There he is over there. And she goes, oh, let's go say hi. And I go, no, we're not going to go say hi. And we finished our meal, the whole thing, and left. He had no idea we were there. It was hilarious.
It's interesting you sit there because that is the closest to the bathroom.
Yep.
Yeah, it is right there.
And by the way, they're now celebrating 1 year of that urinal not being working. Anyone know what I'm talking about, Pat?
Yes,
boy,
of course I do.
You are really something.
It's true.
Those two waiters have been there forever.
The brothers.
Yeah,
I
they're
can't
very
tell.
nice.
I can't tell them apart, and it freaks me out.
Mike and John.
Yeah.
John's
They're
the white-haired guy.
Mike and John, huh?
Now, so
Just
in
tell
any
them our
event-
names are Mike and John. We'll get through this.
There are a couple things I think would be no's for first dates. And who was the one that was in here that the first date she was taken to a funeral?
What?
Yeah, that's true. I remember
One
that.
of our guests, that was.
Well, I could see that maybe a backstory.
Like you had to go to a visitation real quick on the way to dinner.
that's
or
not
something.
acceptable.
Or the date
Just
knew the family
stay out
and
in
you
the lobby
did too,
and-
or something like that.
No, that's not acceptable. I'm sorry.
All right.
I mean, come on.
I agree.
You guys
but-
are very kind. I would have yelled false premise immediately.
There are only a couple of truths on this show. First of all, our number one job's to educate, and secondly,
That's right.
Tom can teach you how and all the workings and mechanics of dating a woman. That's absolutely.
I'm just saying this woman who
Gold standard.
who would not get out of the car because it was Cheesecake Factory is. You don't want to be anywhere near her.
No.
It's only going to get worse.
Is there a picture of this woman?
Oh,
yeah.
There is?
There's a video.
As we
it.
dissolve into it, what she looked like.
There's a video.
So if she's hot enough, it's okay. Is that your point, Ace?
No, I wouldn't go out with a woman like that.
No matter what, no matter how hot she was.
No.
I don't believe it.
But I think that, as you pointed out, Chick, Cheesecake Factory is the perfect first day because they've got everything.
They've got everything.
Yes.
I don't know. I like Thai. They've got it. I like Mexican. They got it. I like chicken. They got it.
Now, Josh.
I like hot dogs. Done.
And I'm not trying to be mean here. Would you, if on a first date?
Yeah.
You know when he starts it like that. Oh, you're in trouble.
Where am I going then? What do you think I'm going to ask you?
What? I'm listening. You're fine.
Would you be self-conscious about what you ordered? And I'm not talking about quantity here.
Oh, God.
I'm talking about.
And there's where the meanness comes from.
Yeah, quantity. I'd like, excuse me,
Buckets
I'd
and
like
buckets of chicken.
all the appetizers.
Yeah.
Left side of the menu, please.
No, that's not what I mean. Would you feel, for example, awkward ordering spaghetti, or would you want to get something that would be a little bit? You know what I'm saying?
Like a salad? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, there are a couple things that I wouldn't get.
No. I mean something that is awkward to eat.
Yeah,
like
there are a couple
ribs
things I wouldn't get. Ribs would be probably the number one thing.
They say you're not supposed to get a salad because it's awkward.
Yeah, you can because it's all the greenery in your teeth.
Oh God, really?
Well, yeah, that's what the concern was with some Reddit users.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When was the last time you went out on a date trying to impress your date?
College?
I'm guessing it sure as hell wasn't this century, I can tell you that.
Do you guys go on dates trying to impress? I don't. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong.
Well, you'd like to. Well,
you put your best foot forward.
I think you do, whether you know it or not.
Okay.
Maybe.
No,
I
guess what I'm saying is I don't go to places that I wouldn't normally go to in order to impress.
Yeah, no, what I just meant was to avoid anything awkward. Now, Pat, you have a new lady friend.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
What was your first date? Where did you go?
We went to a restaurant, a really nice one, yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Uh-huh.
Were you self-conscious about what you ordered?
Not what I ordered, just what I looked like.
Oh, what
How to pay.
Or how I was going to.
Christy,
I didn't know what
I was setting him up for. Yeah, she's going to have the lobster. I'll have a
glass of water, please,
and a dishwashing IOU Koopa.
She'll have the oysters and all of the cracker.
I thought you might get Tom's credit card for the night or something.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought about asking.
That's what I was thinking.
What did you eat? Do you remember?
Yeah, I had oysters.
That's
really?
And a crab cake.
That's a bold move. Now, did you make some remark about oysters and virility?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Did you
I played it straight.
When you ate the oysters? Did you slurp a little bit?
No, I just said I love you, and then
yeah, my son loves you too.
My son's in the car.
He was in the.
He loves you too,
Mommy. Well, we'll see if we can get some audio from this woman who said that she wouldn't get out of the car because the guy took her to the Cheesecake Factory on a first date. Ugh. Well, also coming up, speaking of restaurants, Christy, you have that story about how many people don't go to new restaurants?
I do. Do you want to do it right here?
Just give us the teaser.
Well, most diners don't try new restaurants. That's the
There it
teaser.
is.
Yeah. And it's really interesting how long they will go without trying a new place. They're creatures of habit. You're a creature of habit.
I thought it was just you.
I thought it was just you. I thought you were just only allowed to go to it.
I am working on going to some new places.
Oh, I got a place. I went to a new place you'd love.
It's a real process with you. Everything is a process.
But you don't get a choice, do you? Does she ever go, we'll go wherever you want?
Oh, sure, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
There have been a couple of epic failures.
Goat taco night?
The goat tacos. Jesus, that was the disaster.
Was she a part of that?
She didn't order the goat taco. I took the advice of the owner of the business and got a goat taco.
Okay.
Last time I take his advice. Had all the taste of a gently used tennis ball in a taco with a little bit of a street flavor. Also, coming up in sports, what do we got over there?
We got a World Series. Texas Rangers make it 2-1. They beat the Diamondbacks last night in Phoenix 3-1. And we had a Monday Night Football game. Ace said yesterday a preview of this year's Super Bowl. Well, if that's any indication.
I said people are saying that.
The Lions beat the Raiders.
People are saying that.
26-14.
And what year were they saying that?
Anyone said that. And bad news for Vikings fans. Kirk Cousins out for the rest of the season with that dislocated or torn Achilles.
Wow.
Achilles tendon. And that's a couple of world records. We'll do like we do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Christy, real quick.
Yeah.
You are a light eater. You're a kind of a smaller person compared to the average human.
He's like a mouse.
But would you be self-conscious going to a nice place and ordering off the kids' menu?
Yes, I wouldn't do that.
Really?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
I only do that at drive-thrus, so they don't know that it's not for me. I think I'm taking it home to my grandkids or something.
Can they ask you, like, if you order a couple of Happy Meals, are these going to children? So can they?
They don't ask.
No, I don't think
they can't do that.
Oh, I got a nice little pumpkin bucket last time.
Oh, I love those. I love when McDonald's does that. Yeah, I love
plastic
with
pumpkin
the
bucket.
Happy Meal. I got a little pumpkin, little jack-o'-lantern bucket.
Cool.
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah, the pumpkin bucket does sound kind of like a sex move, though, doesn't it?
Does it?
Oh, yeah. Last night, Pat gave her the pumpkin bucket. She's going to be standing up at work today.
She'll be standing just fine.
Hey, I said. Hey, why not make listening to the Bob and Tom Show on your Raycon earbuds part of your daily routine? Raycon's everyday earbuds, you know this, look, feel, and sound better than ever with 3 sound profiles to match whatever you're listening to. They feature noise isolation, awareness mode. You can choose to be immersed in sound or tune into your surroundings when you need to, and you can listen while you travel or during a grueling workout. The optimized gel tips from Raycon fit every ear ever made, and they're comfortable enough for all-day wear. And remember, they do not budge. And with Raycon, you also get 8 hours of playtime, 32 hours of battery life, and they start about half the price of other premium hoity-toity audio brands. No wonder Raycon's everyday earbuds have over 78,000 and climbing 5-star reviews. And Raycon is having their annual fall sale for a limited time. Go to buyraycon.com and get 20% off site-wide plus free shipping. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. Score 20% off. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, lots of cool stuff.
Also, Flava Flav in sports when we come back.
Oh.
Flava Flav.
What time is it?
Boy! Isn't that what he says? Boy!
Does he wear the clock on planes?
I hope so.
Does he?
If I see him in the wild, I want to see him wearing the clock.
Does he change his time zones?
Yeah.
If he's flying from New York to L.A., does he switch it to Central Time?
I hope so.
Stewardess, are we in Mountain Time yet? Thank you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1.
Oh, you get a laugh. And all you trick-or-treaters, come listen to me good about a grave that's in a graveyard in this very neighborhood. Contains a boy who died this very night so long ago. Now candy wrappers mysteriously appear around his stone. You know it's Halloween. You know it's kind of scary. The way the ghosts come floating out of the cemetery. Sliding through the dirt, all cold and moldy. And the only thing that they can think about is how better get your candy. Trick or treat, hear the children crying, but who's that pale boy at the back with the antique suit and tie on? When you passed out the candy, it seemed to fade into his hand. And look, there's a clump of fresh dirt on the spot where he did stand. Oh, it's Halloween, you know it's kind of scary, the way the ghosts come floating out of the cemetery, sliding through the dirt, all cold and moldy, and the only thing that they can think about is how to get your candy. I heard about this kid who collected lots of sweets, and with a flashlight in his bed, he counted out his treats. When they found him in the morning, the bags of candy, they were gone. A clump of fresh dirt by his bed, and the flashlight was still on. Oh, it's Halloween. You know, it's kind of scary, the way the ghosts come floating out of the cemetery, sliding through the dirt, all cold and moldy, and the only thing that they can think about is how. Now each and every child behind a mask is hid, but which one do you think's a ghost and which one is a kid? But in the shiny darkness when the leaves are blowing through, has it occurred to you the only one that's not a ghost is you?
Oh. I just beat myself.
Everybody. La 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 la. And so you trick-or-treaters, take heed of what I said, and leave your candy here with me, don't take it up to bed. I'll protect you from the ghoulies and the ghosties and the beasties, though you may lose that Snickers bar and, ooh, look, Reese's Pieces. Oh, it's Halloween, you know it's kind of scary, the way the ghosts come floating out of the cemetery. But get on up to bed, but grab that broom before you do, and sweep up this clump of fresh dirt that fell off of my pants.
Frightening. Wow. Thank you, Haywood. Thank you very much.
Very scary.
Thank you so much.
Haywood Banks and one of his Halloween tributes.
Oh, ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a... Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
Hey, this is Larry the Cable Guy, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio. If you're not, you're a communist.
I actually I have a sexual fantasy associated with the earthquake.
Go.
All right, woke chick up. In my fantasy, I'm making love to this woman.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she feels the earth move beneath her.
Ah, yes.
And then she rolls over on top of me and shields me from debris. Safety first, everybody. Safety first.
Back to your bedroom, Christy. We've decided you need to remove the crucifix from the room. I think you should just
We
go
don't
go all out.
Go all out and do what?
Well, as soon as you open the door, disco ball,
right?
Yeah,
condom machine right there on the wall,
incense.
You know, even better, Tom. One of those little machines that dispenses cologne.
No, one of them is condoms. The next is French ticklers.
Oh, yeah.
Something that looks like a cat toy. You know,
right.
And then
yeah.
I think we've done all the damage we can do.
Oh no, we
and then
haven't.
I know.
Started.
And then a little button you walk over, press it, and here's your chick going, "Are you ready?
Are you ready?"
Yeah.
Then the disco music starts. Oh yeah.
Techno action.
Christy! Actually, it's chicks.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
You're so weird.
You have no idea. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24
Back to us.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It is Halloween, and we are not one of those. I notice on TV.
Yeah.
On Halloween, they kind of lose their minds about dressing up.
You got to be careful, though.
Yeah, sure. You know, the anchor is dressed up like a witch, and stuff.
Yeah,
like
it's
kind of silly.
You have this bulletin in.
Sure.
The bus is on fire. And
hard-hitting news.
Yes, it's tough.
Makes it a little difficult to deliver.
The weather person can usually get away with it.
Right.
They can be in costume.
Yeah, they are a little less.
I just don't know why, but we've never dressed up for Halloween here.
Yeah, we have.
When?
We dressed up one year because I wore Ava's cheerleading outfit. Don't forget.
1 year. Okay.
Yeah.
1 year out of 40.
Chick, weren't you and Josh dressed as
Yeah,
twins?
you guys dressed up as.
Oh yeah, that's
that
we did
famous
that.
year.
Very unhappy about it.
Yeah.
They dressed as the twins.
Do we still have pictures of that?
Somewhere.
I think
recently somewhere.
Yeah.
They were
the twins from
the
Shining.
ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Come and play with us, Danny.
I'll be happy to do it next year. I had a whole costume plan, but due to the
it didn't arrive in time.
And that's correct.
Man! After the website trumpeted that they.
Though that was something else, but
that was something else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, but it's one of those things. I'll do it next year. It's evergreen.
I've never seen this. The fast food restaurants are going crazy with free giveaways. Did you see this?
No. Oh, for Halloween?
For Halloween, the buckets you were talking about,
Yeah.
the Happy Meals at McDonald's.
Yes.
Those are called Boo Buckets.
Boo Buckets.
And you get those free, of course.
Yes.
With Happy Meal.
Have you seen the Happy Meal French fries? They're little containers about this wide, like an apple turnover used to come in. They're so cute.
Well, that's just
so cute.
That seems that's just that's evil to give you just that many French fries from McDonald's.
Perfect amount. It's just a perfect amount
For Christy, yeah.
Once again, we do have.
You get free nuggets at Wendy's today with any purchase. It's all sorts of stuff going on, Tom.
What else is going on here is a sportscast, and we have to check in with what happened last evening in the world of sports.
Corey Seager, fill in your favorite Bob Seger song here.
He was working on his night moves.
I'm not. Yeah, there you go. I'm just not feeling it this morning. So you go ahead and do it in your cars and your homes. Go ahead. How's that? I'm just about. I've stopped doing it because I heard over the weekend. Here's Corey Seager. He hits it out. He goes. Ow! He went against the wind.
Oh no!
We were at the bottom. I think. Yeah. Anyway, Seager. 2-run homer last night. Texas Rangers beat the Diamondbacks. You know they're snakes. Just in time for Halloween. 3-1. And they take a 2-game-1 lead in the best-of-7 World Series. Texas overcame injuries to Max Scherzer, of course. So they got him glued together with chewing gum and chicken wire, and he goes out there, boy. Adolis Garcia hurt his back last night, and the Rangers go to 9-0 this postseason, this time in front of more than 48,000 at Chase Field. I just closed circuit to the nice folks at Chase Bank. My payment is on the way. Okay, there's no reason to call or send anyone out like you did the last time.
Tell them, hey, they closed the one right here, so you got to find a new one.
That was my bank branch.
Yeah, it's gone.
Anyway, Seeger once again showed he's worth every penny of his, hold yourself, Christy, $325 million contract on the game's biggest stage. Game 4 tonight in Arizona. The state motto, Wannabonia. And Monday Night Football last night in Detroit, beautiful Ford Field. Rookie Jahmyr Gibbs ran for a season-high 152 yards and a touchdown. Jared Goff threw for 272 yards and a touchdown, and the Lions beat the Raiders 26-14. The NFC North leading Lions stalled on 3 early drives, Ace, settling for field goals before Goff threw an 18-yard touchdown pass to Sam Laporta, which means the Porta, to put them ahead 16-7 late in the first half. However, Goff then threw a pick 6 to Marcus Peters, Ace, so you'll be able to watch that on the replay this morning, early in the third quarter. And then you might just want to shut it off for the rest of the game. How's that? Just like late third quarter. No. Vegas pulled within 2 points at that point, but then Detroit went back ahead because, as we said, Jahmyr Gibbs went crazy.
So it sounds like they got lucky.
It sounds like, yes, the Lions did get lucky, winning by the score of 26-14. Incredible luck to win by 12. That's by the skin of your teeth for the Lions to get her done. And one more note from the NFL. Kirk Cousins is out for the rest of the season, a torn right Achilles tendon. That's what everyone had feared. The Vikings announced that news after his first career injury. He's been playing since 2015, never missed a game.
Well, he was due. Yeah.
But he certainly was due. But how weird would it have been? Because there were conversations when Aaron Rodgers, first play of the Jets season, he tore his Achilles out for the year, although some say he could be back any minute. How weird would it have been had the Jets signed Kirk Cousins, what they wanted to do? A lot of rumors a couple of weeks ago.
Crazy.
So Cousins would come in and he would have torn his Achilles with the Jets. How weird would that have been?
I heard one commentator yesterday say that because of these 2 injuries, that they should ban Achilles tendons in football. That seemed rash to me.
Maybe staple them on.
Well, if anyone can get it done, my money's on the National Football League. I can tell you that. Did you watch the Titans game this weekend, Tom? They had the Oilers logo in the middle of the field in
uniforms,
in Nashville.
Throwbacks.
It was Houston Oilers. It was really, those uniforms are really cool. It'd be nice if they could just put a T on the side of the helmet instead of the oil derrick and just make those the Titans uniforms instead of. But anyway, you know, the University of Houston did the same thing. They went with the Houston Oilers colors but put Houston on the side of their helmets to celebrate the Houston Oilers legacy, the University of Houston. Well, the National Football League is suing the University of Houston it's not a good look for PR, public relations.
Don't they have enough money? I mean, they have all of it.
Hey, they need to protect.
They have a cease and desist. Stop selling anything with those colors, and because it's an egregious misstep by the university.
Once again, Josh Arnold on the side of big corporate money.
I love big corporate money. I hope to have a lot of it.
I am in bed with big corporate money if they would let me. We will be coming back with Flavor Flav and the National Basketball Association.
All right.
And I will give you a hint. You're not going to like it.
Also coming up, we got the booty news. The booty. We're going to find out why, thank you, Tim, why booty is in the news. We got booty news.
Booty's timeless.
Also, a bizarre sound I want to play especially for Chick. He might like it.
First thing he told me this morning, like an hour ago, almost 2 hours ago now, he said, I got something that's going to really irritate you. I can't wait, he said. I can't wait, he said.
Yeah, it's kind of Halloween-y, too.
Oh.
It's a little bit of Halloween treat. It's coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Augie Smith, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, this Saturday coming up in the Wisconsin Dells, make sure you stop by and say hello. Come on out and see headliner Pat Godwin along with Jeff Oskay and Willie Griswold. Again, they're going to be in the Wisconsin Dells area. The Ho Chunk Gaming Casino, that's right. It's going to be a lot of fun. Pat Godwin, Jeff Oskay, and Willie Griswold this Saturday night. Head to bobandtom.com/events for the show and ticket information. And if you just want to go ahead and buy tickets because you know you're heading there, go to hochunkgaming.com/Wisconsin Dells. That's ho-chunkgaming.com/Wisconsin Dells to get your tickets for Pat Godwin, Jeff Oskay, and Willie Griswold. Live on stage this Saturday night in the Wisconsin Dells. And you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom News Update. The United Auto Workers Union says it's reached a tentative contract with General Motors, the last of the Detroit 3 automakers to agree to a deal. Under the deal reached early Monday, workers at all 3 companies will return to the job, pending votes on whether to ratify the contracts, which will take place over the next 2 weeks. The GM deal follows tentative agreement union negotiators reached with Ford Wednesday and Jeep maker Stellantis on Saturday. Gray skies and drizzle added a spooky element, and books were abundant as candy at Halloween's Eve trick-or-treating the President Joe Biden and his First Lady Jill Biden hosted at the White House. Monday's Hallow Read event featured book giveaways and story readings by the First Lady. As the costume-clad kids walked up along the driveway, Biden dropped M&Ms or Hershey Kisses in little boxes, stamped with the presidential seal into their bags. The First Lady handed out books. And chatbots like ChatGPT wowed with their ability to do tasks as good or better than humans thanks to cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems. Now, frontier AI has become the latest buzzword as concerns grow that the emerging technology has capabilities that could endanger humanity. Everyone from the British government to top researchers and even major AI companies themselves are raising the alarm about frontier AI's as yet unknown dangers and calling for safeguards. The debate comes to a head Wednesday at a summit focused on frontier AI being held in London. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em with the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Andy Kindler, and this is a different register in my voice. And you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio. So continue.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing a musical number written especially for this evening, the Disco Lifestyle Awards are proud to present Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Let's hit it, Marty. Here we go. I like to live the disco lifestyle. I like to live in a disco world. I want to disco marry you and have a disco family, and we'll all live in a disco. I love the disco lifestyle. I love the disco lifestyle.
All right, let's.
You know, disco has always.
Oh, my. Okay.
Popped out.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7, 24/7.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on a low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
Right now, Killer Bees joins us in the studio.
Bees, how you doing?
Real good, man. Writing up
see
a
ya.
shopping list over here. My wife's eating in bed now. She's at that part of the pregnancy where they crave all this food. Some people have mirrors over the bed. We got a sneeze guard. Sleeping on those Posturepedic Sealamil, man. Hey, you ain't lived till you're making love, and your wife says, "Go slow. I'm spilling my chili."
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
Oh my God!
There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
It's been announced.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Well, hello, Chick.
Hello there. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room. Hey, Chick. There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Thank you, Chick. Steven Singer Jewelers proving how worthless lab-grown diamonds are by giving away a free 1-carat lab diamond with every engagement ring purchase. While supplies last, purchase necessary. Visit IHateStevenSinger.com for more details.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Right behind Ace, I can see that. It's the Kegerator. We're giving that away. Thank you, Orange Insoles and OrangeInsoles.com. Got a couple things. We asked you to go to bobandtom.com/contest and maybe tell us a little story as you become eligible to win the Kegerator. Got this one from Colfax, Wisconsin. Chris writes, when I was 9, my mother dressed me up as Alfred E. Newman.
Wow.
This was back in the early 90s. I had fake giant ears, a red wig, a blacked out tooth, the whole deal. She sent me to school like that. Nobody knew who I was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I wasn't even sure at the time, but looking back on it, it was the best costume ever.
What, me? Worry?
Yeah.
Classic Alfred E. Newman. This is a great one. Barry from Cincinnati writes, my favorite Halloween memory, every year my grandma would make her chili. We all ate that for dinner before going trick-or-treating. It wasn't the only time she made it during the year, but there was something special about mixing that smell of the crisp fall Halloween air and the chili.
Oh, sure.
That's just terrific.
Wonderful.
Grandma's probably passed by now.
Well,
yeah, but maybe the recipe lives on.
Oh, yeah, maybe
At least
so.
the memories do.
Yeah.
It's on her headstone.
But yeah, she's got to be way dead, yeah.
Brandy from Vincennes
Thrown by a horse.
writes, my son wanted to be a vampire for Halloween when he was 5. I did his makeup for his preschool Halloween party. When he looked at himself in the mirror, he started sobbing. He was so scared. I took a nice photograph of that, took off some of the makeup. I've shared that photo on Facebook every year since. By the way, he's now 16.
And doesn't talk to me.
Yeah, and no one blames him. Yeah.
Some sweet Halloween memories.
Yes, of course.
Chick, Halloween's just not your thing.
It's not my thing. It was never, even when I was a kid, I didn't get into Halloween like all the other kids. I don't know why.
That's okay.
I don't know.
Well, we have some interesting Halloween news coming up.
I don't like Christmas either.
Now, you have threatened us with some Flava Flav news.
Rapper Flavor Flav has drawn mixed reactions from National Basketball Association fans after he sang the national anthem. Sunday night's game between the Bucks and the Atlanta Hawks.
Okay.
I don't know how.
I'm not familiar with Mr. Flav, except he's the guy with the clock, right?
Well, first of all,
is he a rapper or a singer?
I think he was kind of he was a rapper, but he wasn't. He was like a hype man for the rap. He's got a new clock around his neck. You can see that. I think that looks expensive. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's.
Then he had a TV show, didn't he?
Oh, he was in love with
Flavor of Love.
Bridget Nielsen.
With what's her face? Yeah, I wonder if they.
She had tequila, wasn't she on that show too, or something?
That was another show.
Oh, it was.
Anyway, here's what it sounded like. Mr. Flav singing the national anthem. I'd like to say right here at the start, I don't know how long we're going to let this go on, but here we go. Okay, and be sure to listen at the beginning.
He's getting heckled.
Evidently, someone, or I don't know if it's Flav or not, but someone in the crowd had their hat on still. So some guy gets mad. He yelled, "Hey, take your hat off."
He's right.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go.
They're being supportive.
I mean, it's not horrible. Somebody told him to stretch out the notes, I guess.
Yes,
I don't know.
Tempo's a little.
Okay, I don't know. Can we continue?
The ending's interesting.
The ending?
Yes.
Well,
I have to sit through the whole thing.
Yeah, only another 2 minutes. Okay, can you turn me down and I'll let you know about 30 seconds from the end when this is... No, I mean, when I said down, I meant off. There you go.
Watch the time. I mean, this is what you get when you ask Flavor Flav to do the... it's not the worst thing. It doesn't sound like he's purposely being disrespectful.
And I don't know the connection with Milwaukee. I mean, he's from New York.
Well, maybe they just paid him to be there.
Yeah.
The greatest thing ever said about Flavor Flav was on the roast of Flavor Flav.
Yes.
The late, great Greg Giraldo looked at him and said, "You look how Magic Johnson should look."
Oh, my God.
Ouch. Wow. It's one of the greatest roast jokes of all time.
That is a fine joke. The,
dark, but,
the implications are.
Sure. They're evil almost.
Oh, yeah, that was really awful.
I'm glad I don't don't watch the roast. Wow.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I hate roasts. I never watch them.
When they were friends, ribbing friends, they were a lot of fun. But when it became strangers just making fun of somebody,
as you once said, Chick.
I think everybody's mean enough on their own. I don't see the need to get organized about the damn thing.
I love that line.
I don't know.
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
It used to be a celebration of
All
the
right.
person. And then
Here's the last 30 seconds. Go ahead. Oh, I guess we missed it. Oh, okay. Well.
Okay.
That was fine.
Kind of an everyman feel. Keep going.
Oh, well,
he's
that's
a showman,
Little coda.
That's the old,
It's not terrible.
I think Carl Lewis still stands up as the worst one. Right?
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But, Carl was trying really hard and just doesn't have the skill set to hit that. And as everyone says, I saw an interview with Chris Stapleton over the weekend, and he was saying how nervous he was when he did it at the Super Bowl.
Oh,
and he said that's a very tough song. And you've done it, right, Pat?
Yeah, at the Phillies-Cubs game.
And the key is to start low, right?
Yeah, I started in A. I had the
Got to
organist.
go way down. Because otherwise the Rockets run. You get
trouble.
The alfalfa zone. The Rockets red glare. Yeah, we'll dig up our unfortunate version of a certain sprinter doing that.
All right.
What else have you got over there in sports?
Well, we've got a Halloween stupid world record. More than 1,000 people helped break the Guinness World Record for the largest gathering of people dressed as witches.
Oh.
A Spanish lottery retailer.
I wonder what that is.
I don't know. Organized the attempt that saw 1,607 people wearing black pointy hats and carrying broomsticks.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm guessing they probably gave them some free lottery tickets would be my guess to get people to do this.
1,607 people is the new record. The successful attempt more than tripled the previous record of 482 people. I'll say.
It was handy because getting all those people, the cleanup was easy because they all had brooms with them.
We'll just sweep up after ourselves. That's fine.
It is not a lot of dustpans, kind of a problem. But just little piles of. Yeah, there was a riot, of course.
There was.
Oh yeah, of course. But fortunately, there was an infirmary there where, of course, the witches can get stitches.
No.
By the way, all Wiccans were turned away because that's a religion, not witchcraft. Remember that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, okay. We should hold it. Now, I want to play something for you, Chick.
All right, sir. This is really going to make me mad. Is that what you're hoping?
I'm not sure.
I've been looking forward to it all morning.
I really like this, and I was not familiar with it. And I think it's currently being used in a commercial for the Apple, 15?
The new iPhone.
Reminds me of the beginning of The Sopranos, but it's
is that right?
Yeah, just that kind of groove that it has, and it's Yacht Ka is this guy's name, and this is called Tuva Rock.
What's it called?
Tuva Rock. It's kind of he sort of sings. I can't do it.
Is it English?
I think he's singing parts of this one in English. It's kind of hard to tell.
Do you remember Clarence Frogman Henry?
Yeah, sure.
I don't.
I ain't got no home or something like that.
Yeah, that's great. I ain't got
but it's kind of throat singing, I guess they call it.
Brother. Yeah. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Let me give it a little bit more of a listen.
And you said this had something to do with Apple?
I think they're using it for a commercial. Or something from this guy. It's pretty cool. And he does a version of Inagata Davida. But it's that he's sort of singing deep down in his throat. It's very, very cool. I love that groove.
Well, here's
compare that to this. Close. Very close.
That music's cool.
Yeah, it is.
That music's
Very
really,
spooky.
really, really
Spooky,
cool.
spooky.
Yeah. Coming up, we have the best city to live in if you're a vampire. In America, according to some recent surveys. What to do if your jewelry's haunted. Are you okay wearing old stuff, Christy?
Absolutely.
Apparently some people aren't because I think their jewelry's haunted. We'll get to that. Right now, it's quiz time. I'll start with you, Josh. What is your sleep number setting in your sleep number bed?
65.
Meaning what?
It's firm enough, but also soft enough for my body type.
And it's perfect for you.
Yeah.
That's right. Chick McGee, your sleep number setting is what?
100. I like a very firm mattress, Tom. And sleep number bed stays firm.
Christy Lee?
35 last night. I moved it down a little bit.
Okay, that means it's even softer. So the Sleep Number people have perfected the adjustable firmness of the mattress. What that means is, as Christy just said, she changed hers last night.
Yep.
You can go from soft to softer or from soft to harder, whatever is in your sleep mode. Whatever works for you is what they should call it. The Sleep Number bed. And by the way, besides being adjustable, Sleep Number has a lot of other stuff because they've been studying all aspects of sleep, things like temperature, et cetera, the angle of your head. They can help you with all these things. And choose a Sleep Number smart bed. Well, why? Because right now, besides ideal firmness, comfort, and support, they've got a great sale going on. The new Queen Sleep Number C2 smart bed is just $8.99. This sale ends next Monday, so get on it right now. You'll only find this at a Sleep Number store. To find that, you go to sleepnumber.com/BT show and see the Sleep Number store for all the details about special financing available now. Sleepnumber.com/BT B&T show. I know I love my Sleep Number bed. When we come back, haunted jewelry, a guy in a banana costume. Are you trying anything new? We'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you very much. We're going to rejoin our friends from the afterlife. The great band Here Come the Mummies are joining us.
There they are.
By the way, you can watch them on YouTube right now in our studios.
We're here, baby.
Yeah, there we go. That's Mummy Cass is the spokesmummy, along with an aggregation of the dead. And you had one more song for us? I know we got a few more coming, but we can get one in right now if that works for you, Mummy Cass.
Yeah, baby. This song's about credit cards. What's in your wallet? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, good morning, honey. What you doing?
Oh, it's this darn coffee maker. It's on the fritz again. You know I can't start my day without a cup of coffee.
Hey, don't worry. I've got just what you need.
Really? What is it?
It's the new coffee-flavored bubble gum from the Blowzuka Gum Company, and it's loaded with caffeine. Here, try a piece.
This is great. And it tastes like coffee. What's it called?
It's called Blow Java.
Blow Java. There's so much flavor. It's like an explosion in my mouth.
You bet. There's nothing like a Blow Java first thing in the morning.
It's the coffee-flavored gum. Blow Java. Blow Java. Open wide, stick out your tongue. Blow Java.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. The sound of the man clearing his voice. You'll be back with the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello. And hello, Tom.
Thank you very much. Now, we were talking about Flava Flav.
Yeah.
And singing the national anthem.
I think it was acceptable.
I thought it was
We've
okay.
heard worse.
He wasn't trying to do some kind of a stunt. I thought he did pretty well.
Well, I think having Flav involved at all probably is a stunt.
But he didn't screw up the song. I think it was kind of slow. But the classic disaster, I think, is this one. This is Carl Lewis, the great the great sprinter.
How many gold medals? 8 or something? 4? How many do you have? Okay.
He has a lot.
But he has the gold medal possibly for one of the worst national anthems and one of the worst first pitches. As you recall, he also blew that. But here we go.
For the ramparts we watch, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red flag.
You can hear the crowd turning on him. Yeah. Uh-oh. No, they go.
He's such a nice guy.
Yeah, the
It
guy's
doesn't
doing his
matter.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again,
I think to this day I say, uh-oh. Think of that.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's a rough song. Very hard to do. So if you're good at it, good luck. Hope you can do it. Chris Stapleton in his interview said how tough it was for him. He nails it.
Well, he's Chris Stapleton.
Yeah, but I mean, he said he was as nervous about that as he'd been about anything, and he practiced for a long time trying to nail it down. But his version of the Super Bowl was amazing. In any event, do we turn back to the sports desk?
One more, actually. A failed record.
Uh-oh.
Failed.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. We've been interrupted.
Scared the hell out of me.
Jeff Oskay is here.
That's wrong, baby. It's old Barbie.
Old Barbie's here.
It's old Barbie.
Get that microphone on and get that up to your face.
Holy moly.
That's right. I am 64 years
is that microphone
old.
on?
My hobbies include wine and canvas parties, jazzercise, and up until yesterday, pickleball.
Oh, okay.
Pickleball.
My full name is Barbara Roberts, but at 64, you can just call me Barb.
Hi, Barb.
Hi, Barb. How are you?
Like your
First
hair.
of all, I want to quash all the rumors. Me and Tay-Tay are getting along. I was listening to her album while I was getting dressed this morning.
Good.
As you've noticed, since hitting menopause, I've gotten a little mustache. I'm bleaching it. You can hardly notice.
Yeah.
I just sold my Barbie dream house. I had moved into a trailer in Fresno that used to be a meth lab.
Sounds
As
nice.
you can tell, my favorite color is pink. I stand at 11.5 inches tall. I recently totaled my 6th Barbie dream car. After too many Appletinis, I can no longer get insured, so now I have to take the Barbie Not So Dreamy bus. I'm sure you ask, have I seen the new Barbie movie?
Yeah.
I have not. I have not. I heard that Tom and Christy are not fans. That's right. It got back to Barbie.
Uh-oh.
All right.
What movie have you two ever been in? Huh? Yeah.
Good point.
Until you walk a mile in my heels, I don't want to hear nothing from you.
There you go.
And speaking of heels, Chick McGee, I have been wearing heels for the last 64 years. My feet are ruined. Recently, I have had to have 3 toes amputated. Because Barbie no longer has 2 big toes. It's Yeezy slides for this sister.
Goodness.
Yes. Did I mention my back is killing me from hauling around these big bazookas?
I think you might have.
Yeah, they're
I
hairy,
only
too.
stand 8.3 inches tall.
Yeah.
As you can probably tell, my waist isn't what it used to be.
No, it's not. No.
Bobby's put on a few pounds. What can I say? This hoe loves some ho-ho. As I'm sure you know, I've had over 250 careers in my lifetime.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Just in the last 4 years, I've been a video game developer, a computer engineer, a teacher, and a scientist.
Oh. Wow.
In 64 years, 250 jobs, I have not been able to acquire a 401k, so I am living off my disability and my proceeds from the Bobby Dream. I just want to stop by real quick, say hello. I got to get back to my studying. Apparently, I'm going to be a veterinarian next week.
That's exciting.
I wanted to stop by and say hi to my friends at the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you.
Thank you
Great
very
seeing
much.
you, Barb.
Oh, kind of a hairy Barbie.
Well.
A lot of dark hair in that chest and belly.
That was some.
That was really,
Took me
really
by surprise.
I was so stunned that I didn't even take a picture of her. What was I thinking?
I'm sure there will be plenty of visual.
Boy,
Thank you.
oh boy.
Were you surprised by that?
Yes, very much.
Because usually, if something like that's going to happen, you talk about it for the whole morning. Like, I
No, he was surprised. Couldn't you tell by his annoyance and frustration that this was a surprise to him?
I couldn't tell. I thought the mic was off. Sorry.
It was great.
Well, all right.
Oh, my goodness.
That was funny.
Man.
Happy Halloween.
That Barbie lost a couple toes because of her high heels, Tom.
Oh, that's awful. Yikes.
Easy slides.
There's the easy slides now. I don't know what that's all about.
Stupid world record.
Doesn't your Achilles tendon shorten when you wear high heels all the time? Isn't that what happened to Dolly Parton?
Oh, really?
Yeah, she can't, her feet won't go flat anymore.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yes.
Like an actual Barbie.
I know nor will her chest, but that's.
Yeah.
Sorry.
A Peruvian woman. I love this joke. No, a Peruvian woman's record for the fastest 20-kilometer walk race was canceled after organizers realized that they had mismeasured the course.
Oh,
this is
man.
not fair at all.
It's not fair
Do
to
you remember
her.
when we had the world record for the marathon a couple weeks ago? I said, I wonder if the course measurement's right.
You did say that, and we laughed at you. Like,
And
they've got to have
this
that
is the
right.
Pan Am Games, and they measured it wrong.
We're not to that part yet. Kimberly Garcia, among the athletes participating in the Pan American Games, who believe the distance they ran was about 1.9 miles shorter than it was meant to be. The 30-year-old finished her race in 1 hour, 12 minutes, 26 seconds, which would have beat the current record by more than 10 minutes.
That was their first clue.
Organizers of the largest multi-sports event on the continent said the times of the race were annulled due to, quote, a measuring problem in Santiago's O'Higgins Park. And, of course, when you go to O'Higgins Park in Santiago, always wear a jacket.
Why's that?
It's chilly there. They blamed the Association of Pan American Athletics for the mistake. Evidently, they were, the buck stopped with them.
Those damn Pan Americans.
I mean, that's why I asked about the Chicago Marathon. I mean, I think it would be easy to make a mistake.
I bet they measure the course numerous times.
They have
to make sure that they've got the right.
Well, this is the Pan Am Games. It's pretty official.
Somebody made a big mistake.
I'm not surprised. Pan Am couldn't run an airline. Now they're doing games. No wonder it didn't work. Why do we keep trusting these folks?
I mean, every once in a while, what was the thing years ago? I think it was a NASA thing where some of the stats were in. They forgot to convert them to feet. Remember this?
Oh, really?
Remember this thing? Yeah, they were metric. Remember this?
No.
Yeah, there was some. Yeah, I'll think of it. There was some. They forgot to convert the Mars probe or something, one of these big expensive things. They didn't make a conversion at some point from feet to metric.
I remember the story of the bungee jumper who didn't take into account that the apartment building he lived in didn't have a 13th floor when they measured for the.
Are you kidding?
No.
There are, bungee jumping.
Wow.
I don't think mutates the right word, but it changes, and people who want to get the closest they can to the ground or touch the ground, so they have to measure exactly, and
wow, that can go very wrong.
Yes. Gravity is an unforgiving.
Yikes! I can remember we were talking about this not too long ago. That there was a time when you'd walk into an outdoor concert and they had the crane and the bungee jumping and everybody, and those days are gone. I'm guessing somebody must have had the 110-foot rope on the 112-foot crane.
Yeah, those seem pretty safe to me always, though. I don't know why.
Well, something went wrong. You don't see them anymore.
I guess the traveling park of it. The traveling park of the bungee guys probably might have.
And I assume don't they test it with a potato sack or something?
You think something?
I am not sure.
Were you a big ride enthusiast at the local fair, or did you go to the county fair?
Yeah.
You went to the Cuyahoga County Fair.
Oh, yeah, I went to all the fairs. I love them. Sure, big fan.
No kidding.
Big fan.
Okay.
Were you Mr. Safety back then, though?
You ride the rides when you were a kid?
No. I wasn't Mr. Safety back then.
Oh, okay.
No, your aunt wasn't your aunt the one who cobbled Mr. Safety out of you? Yes, that's what I thought.
Don't get on that, Tommy. Okay. Well, so, by the way, this race that was canceled, or the record's canceled because they mismeasured the course.
Yeah.
I didn't know they still did that walk race stuff. I thought that was canceled.
Like the duck walking thing.
It's so dumb.
funny.
Swivel your hips.
Yeah.
You look
Yeah, I
ridiculous.
mean, how do they know you're not leaving the ground? I've never.
Oh, they keep an eye on you.
Well,
we're watching.
There's a judge.
I don't know. I just thought it was kind of
judges with binoculars.
It is the most ridiculous looking of all races, don't you agree?
Yes.
Sure.
Silly.
Okay. All right. Well, that's sports.
Yeah, it certainly is.
And we will move forward here and check in with Christy Lee. What's going on at the news desk?
A man dressed in a banana costume tried to evade police after getting caught urinating on a Key West, Florida sidewalk.
That's illegal? In Key West, I would think that.
Encouraged.
According to an arrest report, a police officer caught a 20-year-old white male in a banana costume relieving himself on the sidewalk directly across from a row of porta potties.
Did he give him the slip? Banana.
Well, he was arrested, but he's appealing charges.
Upon citing the officer, the University of Miami student, Mr. Kyle Mortimer, immediately fled and began zigzagging through a street.
Mortimer!
A second officer managed to grab the man by the peel, and though he pulled away, an officer used a leg sweep to knock him to the ground.
Remember that dancing banana? Wasn't that funny? Man, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Remember that? It was like one of the early memes, right?
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter. That guy.
Just a banana dancing. Man, that was funny. What happened to those days? Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. The 20-year-old was arrested on charges of disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. The man was still dressed like a banana when he posed for a booking photo.
No way.
Yeah, here you go. Here he is. You can see the high banana collar. It looks like he might have been roughed up a little bit. He's got a big bruise in his head. Oh, come on.
Here's the audio that went with Banana Man. I don't remember this.
What? That sounds.
The Banana Man
Sounds old and-
audio, yeah. Scared me a little bit.
Yeah, it sounded creepy.
Sound like a great time. 20 years old, Key West, peeing in the streets.
Did the rest of the Fruit of the Loom cast get arrested for
Dressed
anything?
like a banana? What do you had there?
Nothing for Fruit.
What do you had? I don't think you had a banana on the Fruit of the Loom. Did
No,
you?
I don't think you did. I think it was an apple for sure.
Grapes.
Yeah.
I thought the apple guy was funny because he had the core as a hat.
Yes, that is very good.
The apple core was a hat.
Yeah, I think the banana would be too suggestive.
Too peen.
Can you name this song, Tom?
Alec. Yeah, this is one of the kids' show.
Banana splits.
Ah, very good.
Can you name the Banana Splits?
No.
Drooper. Who? Fleagle? Drooper, Fleagle.
Was that a Sid and Marty Krofft production?
Yes.
I believe
Drooper, Fleagle, Bingo and Snort.
Wow.
And I did not look that up. The banana splits. There you go.
That's incredible.
Bingo was kind of the ringleader, I think. He was Paul Winchell's voice, I think.
I see.
Yeah. All right. Now, coming up, we have Haunted Jewelry. And we have...
Don't we have a song for the banana guy?
We do.
We'll have it when we come back.
We can do it right
we
now.
got
Go ahead.
time.
For the banana guy?
Sure. Now this guy's peeing in the streets of Key West in a banana suit.
I like it so far.
I'm just crazy about Halloween. Oh, the season of the witches for me. Dressing up like a banana. Eat, drink, and piss on the streets. They call me Yellow Fellow.
Quite right.
Drunk nightly. Doing shots made out of Jello. You do yours?
Quite rightly.
I think this is Coachella. Urinating banana. Walking around Key West in a fog. Pissing on the cars in the street, yeah. Barking like a stray dog. Cops caught the Yellow Fellow. Cuffed nightly. High on shots of Jello. Told him this was not Coachella.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
And way to slip in another Donovan title in a Donovan parody.
Wasn't that
You're smarter than we give you credit for.
Yeah, I would certainly disagree. The
Wow.
do you remember, Pat? Do you remember this? That is, of course, a parody of Mellow Yellow, and this goes way back. But the notion was that you would take bananas, scrape the inside of them, bake it, and then smoke it. That was one of
the banana peel.
It was pre-internet, but that became this would be the equivalent of a dumb TikTok thing. But this is what kind of a thing that took over the.
It was when I was in high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
It did nothing.
Of course it did.
Yeah.
And it was
Did you
incredibly
try it?
stupid.
No.
Of course.
Of course you did.
Oh, you did, Tom?
You tried that?
Are you kidding? I was the cutting edge of hip. I was the one making fake IDs, remember?
Is that right?
My fake IDs were the greatest.
And they still are.
Oh.
Thank you for my driver's license.
Well, remember, I had to forge documents for that one.
Yes.
I have a good friend now.
Can't wait to see you behind bars.
I was surprised he did it.
It's amazing what you can do with a bank statement. Why anyone?
Would you add some zeros, or did you make a negative into a positive?
We added all kinds of things: names, addresses,
utility bills that weren't really there,
citizenship.
Yeah, bills that didn't exist.
Passports.
They fell for all of it.
They fell for all of it. That's what's going to get you caught. Your hubris.
I hope you have a great Halloween. Coming up, we have some interesting news about Halloween. We also have a reason to play just a touch of this great song.
Look at that booty. Show me the booty. Give me the booty.
We got some Florida booty that's kind of getting in trouble coming up, as well as Haunted Jewelry. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob.
Who's that knocking on my front door? I'm watching the game, it's 3:45. There's a tiny Spider-Man saying trick or treat. I'm in my boxer shorts, all out of sweets. The scariest thing you've ever seen is a divorced guy with no idea it's Halloween. I've got no candy in the house, man, that's a drag. Cause Baby Yoda's on my porch, holding the bag. I've got no Snickers, Reese's Cups, or Hershey bars. I have Chinese takeout and a couple cigars. The lights are off so I can't be seen. I'm a divorced guy with no candy, no girlfriend, no idea. It's Halloween. I've got toothpaste, vitamins, and pizza crust. Advil, Sudafed, and Cheeto dust. is a divorced guy with no candy, no girlfriend, no job, no idea. It's Halloween. Who's that knocking on my front door? Trick or treat.
Hi, everybody. Chick McGee here from the Bob and Tom Show. I want to tell you about the NFL season coming up. We got together with the folks at Big Green Egg, and each and every week, you're going to have a chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg during the Pigskin Pick'em program on the Bob and Tom Show.
Yesterday, we were talking about hickeys.
Yeah.
I have a story for you.
Which one of your daughters has one?
You had those hickeys, yeah. Oh, and your daughters. Yeah.
No, nobody has hickeys, but we have death by hickey.
Death by hickey?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
My boyfriend was a vampire.
Were that me, I'm sure the officers would stand over my body and say, I have a feeling this is how he'd wanted to go.
More chalk.
Yes, because I'm so gigantic.
Oh, my God.
One stick of chalk would never be enough.
We had to use a whole box of chalk to outline his...
Look at him. He had to take his headphones off, lean back, and he's screaming with laughter.
He's just an awful person. I wish I were an actual Sportsasaurus. I could rip your body, your limbs.
More chalk.
Lucky number 6.
Man, if that weren't funny, I'd be so mad.
You know what, Josh? I ate all day yesterday, and I really feel good about it, so screw him. You know what? It doesn't matter.
I was just trying to lighten the sad picture we all had of Josh lying there dead.
Oh.
Maybe lighten the mood.
You know, I think that's even more insulting. He's taken an insult to you and tried to spin it into a positive.
Oh, yeah, that's what's insulting.
Good God.
I do like porn, but I'm going to ask you guys a favor. We get a lot of emails sent to the show. You can stop sending me porn clips, okay? Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, but I'll be honest, I want to find my own porn, okay? T-Rex doesn't want to be fed, T-Rex wants to hunt. That's...
Paranormal activity? Really? A single camera shot from a bedroom? You all need to hop off the paranormal activity bandwagon and get your ass in line now to see my new movie, Para-Knocker Activity.
Want me to keep jumping, Mr. Pavoyan?
Yes.
But I'm getting all sweaty.
Oh, that's okay. That's why we're doing the soapy shower scene in Act 2.
Oh, okay. I can't wait.
There. So what do you think?
It's okay, I guess. It's not real scary. Does she at least get murdered?
No, none of that. Para-Knocker Activity is an uplifting movie. It even has a happy ending. Watch.
She's going to need another shower.
Good idea. Everybody back in the bathroom. Soap those puppies up and roll film.
Bob and Tom.
For your information, these are two of the worst kids I have ever encountered in my life, and I worked the state fair.
We were stupid before stupid was cool.
We have just a few more minutes with Kid Rock. And do you have a pre-show ritual of any kind? That's something that would be like a sports guy might put his socks on a certain way. Do you have
Two blondes and a sandwich?
Or a blonde sandwich.
Or a blonde sandwich.
I'm not going to put words in Mr. Rock's mouth.
Not really, but this tour, since we got Reverend Run on with us, we always say a prayer, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's great. You know, we say a prayer, and then I go out and sing like Devil Without a Cause, and I want to, like, I'm never going to sing it again.
Well, go forth and multiply.
Attendance at church would be a lot better if they did that. Is there often with bands there'll be one particular country, one like oddball country, where they're gigantic. Do you have any particular spots where you're bigger than elsewhere?
Yep, Louisville.
It's right next to Liechtenstein, isn't it? Yeah.
It's this weird country called Kentucky. Tennessee.
Nick Griffin's our guest. I'm glad that
I'm glad everything's okay now. Yeah.
Now, are you dating at all? Do you see anyone? Are you?
No, I don't. I mean, I tried. You know, they're doing that internet dating, which.
Have you tried that?
I have tried it, yeah, but I just don't. I don't see a future in it because there's no story if you do get married with your kids. You know, I was checking the box score and then I double clicked on your mom's head.
Don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead. This
why and how coming up.
All right. Okay. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Starting all over. Here we go. Brand new.
Halloween, baby.
Just like when you go
Halloween edition.
It's like when you go golfing. We're in a brand new hole. Here we go.
Reset.
Doesn't matter.
Using a mulligan.
We took an 8 on that last hole. Doesn't mean anything.
Start your day over.
Here we go. Start over. Tom.
I wouldn't agree. That was a great song, Pat. Really funny.
Thanks.
About a guy peeing in Key West on the streets and getting arrested.
Dressed as a banana yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. And then, something, what the unfortunate thing about is stories like that. I can remember we had one time when I was doing the news up in Michigan, and some poor guy who was peeing at a concert because they didn't have enough bathrooms, and he got charged with indecent exposure.
Yeah.
Ends up ruining the guy's life, and he's got to meet all his neighbors. Yeah, that's not fair. I mean, in Key West, I would think that peeing in the street would be the law.
What do you mean use the toilet?
What's wrong with you? Our streets aren't good enough for you?
Well, at least number one should be okay.
Sure.
Well, I don't think I think it's an unwritten
crapping
rule.
in the street.
Yeah, crapping in the street. You got to be in San Francisco to do that.
That had to be a really observant police officer, because if he's wearing a suit, he's obviously leaking from the bottom.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, I don't know. The poor guy, and he's got his name in the National Newswire. He's a college student.
He'll be fine.
He's having a hell of a time.
He's a hero right now.
Yeah.
His dad looks at his mom and dad look at the thing. We're paying tuition at the University of Miami for this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. It is the University of Miami. You thought he was going to go there and just study?
Well, I think that applies to virtually any
There's a
university.
reason the Ivy League is in the Northeast.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure I ever cracked open a book. Let's move forward here. But Pat, thanks. That was a great song. We'll have to do that again coming up. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, Pat, great song. Yeah. Everybody tell Pat that was a great song.
Great song, Pat.
I did. I apologize for stepping
on. We said something in the great room in the green room.
We were also talking earlier about we'll have to try to see if we can get this audio. This woman who complained on a first date she was dropped off.
Wait a minute, there's audio of her?
There's audio of
Yeah.
that?
No, thank you.
Where? I got to dig it up.
No.
Would you have the story, Christy?
Christina Samara had a list of unacceptable places to take a woman on a first date, and it's now going viral.
Chris, never mind.
Christine Samara. It was posted
Chris
to
with
X,
a capital C.
and it's leaving men stumped on where else to go. The first several places are popular restaurant chains like Applebee's, Chili's, Olive Garden, IHOP, Denny's, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, and even the Cheesecake Factory, which apparently was the date she was complaining about.
I guess this one woman wouldn't get out of the car because it was the first date, and the guy took her to the Cheesecake Factory. And what's wrong with that? They've got great food, and as you said, Chick, whatever you're into,
they've got everything. Especially if you're trying to get to know someone.
But and the good news is a couple of people who were popular in media, including LL Cool J, and who was the other guy?
Stephen H. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith weighed in saying, "Hey, Cheesecake Factory's great. What's wrong with her?" I mean, that's a terrible sign. If you're on a first date and she doesn't want to go to have a nice, decent meal, what's wrong? And every one of those places has good food and they're fun.
Terrible.
Those girls are never getting another date.
And then there's a secondary list. Places you wouldn't go. A hookah bar.
I'm with her on that.
I like this one. Your house. Yeah, of course you're not going to take a woman to your house on your first date. Unless you're a serial killer.
But Pat, you are, because that's where the bed is.
Yeah.
Right?
I want sex.
There it is.
Oh, I'm sorry, that isn't Pat. What's
you
your
want
name
honesty, you want Pat, okay?
Yeah, that's... any buffet is off limits. That's ridiculous.
Well,
I would taking a first date to a buffet.
Unless it's at a casino.
I don't think women like buffets. That's a tough one.
Very nice buffet.
I think you should be exempt from this.
When was the last time you were at a buffet?
Four Seasons.
Oh, jeez.
There are some that are very nice.
The Bellagio.
Orlando, it's lovely.
Orlando's Hideaway.
No, actually,
It's me, Dorothy Kilgallen, and
Oh, boy.
Joe from Ohio has written in. He says he would. This is a quote. I will take that bitch to the train station.
well, like on Yellowstone.
He's my favorite new listener.
Take him to the train station, Tom, like on Yellowstone.
God, that's funny.
Okay.
He doesn't know.
And here's this list of places that she wouldn't go on a first date. Going for ice cream. Well, then
that's an adorable first
move to Russia.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go on an ice cream date, you should live with the commies because that's a lovely time.
Commies. Not only is he upset, he doesn't know what year it is. Commies.
Move to North Korea, Toots. If you don't want to go for ice cream on a date. Bowling is a great date.
Yeah.
All these things are good. Waffle
Does she
House.
say what she wants to do?
Movies are no. The gym, church, no. Fast food chain, no. She doesn't say what she wants to do. What does she want
There's
to
no
do?
winning with her. What is it? Drop her off at the bus station? Was it drop her off at the train
station?
The thing about there are plenty of guys out there that feel the exact same way about all that stuff that she does, and she will find him.
Really?
Or he'll yeah.
Sure.
So there are dudes that are just so stuck up.
There's somebody for everybody.
Yeah.
I don't believe that for a second, but that's what I've always heard.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how about a concert? Would she go to a concert maybe or?
I don't know.
That's a good first date.
On the list of places she wouldn't go on a first date, going for coffee. Well, that's the safest first date ever.
That's where almost everyone does first.
She's completely unreasonable.
Yeah, she's awful.
She's not internet dating.
Some creativity and thoughtfulness into your evening or lunch with me.
Okay, here we go. Apparently, this is Dean has found this. This is this is the actual clip that started this whole thing. Here we go.
Okay. Are you're recording me?
Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get it on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
I am now skeptical of this whole thing. This reeks of setup.
You think?
Yes. Yeah. I wish we hadn't heard that. Yeah.
Who do you think? You think he's part of it?
I think they're totally in on this together. Yeah. I think this is a fake thing. So
And
it leads to interesting conversation. But
it got her a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next topic.
I could be wrong.
Well, yeah, I could dig into that a little deeper. A new survey reveals how long most Americans go without trying a new restaurant. Let's say you go to the Cheesecake Factory all the time. You love it.
17
it's a great place.
years.
The average American has not tried a new restaurant in 5 months.
Oh, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You like what you like, right?
Yeah.
And I think you go where it's convenient, don't
Let's
you?
go around the horn here. Last time you were in a new restaurant, Ace?
Actually 2 weeks ago.
Really? Mm-hmm. Coupon?
No, Tom.
Coupons are a great way to try a new joint.
Who bought?
I did.
Where'd you go? I don't believe you.
I even told you.
I'm just going to have that on my button bar here so I can hit that instead of me having to say it. I don't believe you.
For me, it was Friday.
Friday, a new place.
Yes.
Me too.
Yes, Sunday for me.
Did you
It
like
was Friday for me.
Loved it.
And I loved the new restaurant we went to. In fact, I was going to tell you about it off the air, Tom. It was amazing.
Tom, how about you?
Saturday, new place.
Oh,
All
wow.
right.
And then Chick and I went out for lunch a couple weeks ago, and our server was...
Poor thing. He would not leave her.
She was an interesting woman. She was from Thailand.
I kept saying, "I'm sorry, ma'am."
I asked her, "What's the best? What's the best Thai place?"
And
Yeah.
I bought
here in town.
I loaded up her tip.
Yes. Did she have one?
Yes.
He would not.
I mean, who's going to know better than someone who was born there?
But you were in a steakhouse, correct?
It was very.
She was
very
working. Yes, we were.
You weren't working you weren't at a Thai restaurant.
No,
though.
we were
The
at
only
a
thing he didn't say was, "You look like someone who'd know where a good Asian restaurant is." That's the only thing he didn't say.
No, that is not how it transpired.
Thankfully,
I
she
will
was
defend myself.
Very, very intelligent and lovely and a wonderful lady.
I will defend myself.
I would have been mortified, but I would really like the name of that restaurant.
Me too.
No, she had a lovely name, and I asked her the origin of the name, and she explained that she was born in Thailand. I have it written down. I'll have to look.
Written down?
Yeah, I wrote down the whole thing because I thought it was so
He
interesting.
wants to troll her on
Don't
Instagram.
get caught with that in your pocket.
Who's my sing?
Why does it say Sucky Wucky next to her name?
Well, once again, ma'am, I apologize. You're going to get a hefty tip.
When we come back,
We'll continue with that.
I will
our
get
new
myself
restaurant.
out of this hole. It was a very nice. And then, as it turned out, some friends of mine went to that restaurant and said it was excellent. We'll be right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Think you know your pro football? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com/.
This is Bob Cavoyan for Channel 13 in a special Olympic moment. We are going to recreate the very first time the torch was ever run in history.
Cut. The monkey's got no gloves on. Where are the monkey gloves?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I didn't have the gloves on. Sorry.
Now we're going to recreate the very first time the torch was run in history.
Cue the monkey. I'm not a monkey. I'm a gorilla. There's a difference. Cut.
I didn't say I didn't know what you wanted. I know what you want. I can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
I can't go in the woods.
Why?
I have sensitive skin. I can't. I just can't do it.
Sensitive skin. You're
Sensitive
wearing
skin.
a gorilla suit. I
know
was
that.
just in the woods. Anybody can go
Have
in
you
the
ever
woods.
been bitten by a mosquito? Possibly a carpenter ant?
You don't want the gig? If you don't want to do this,
I didn't say I didn't want the gig.
Tony
I just don't wanna
Siragusa
go-
from the Colts. Tony Siragusa said,
Siragusa?
I can do this.
Siragusa
He
cannot.
wanted the role of the gorilla.
He cannot touch my gorilla.
Yeah, well, he didn't even need the suit, okay?
Like to eat, but I like to eat.
I love food, sure.
It don't matter what you put in front of me. I'm gonna eat it. It may smell bad, but I'm gonna eat it.
Uh-huh.
This is what that song is about.
Okay.
I'd say your diet should be called incomplete. On the account of the amount of meat you eat. I'd say your eyes are bigger than your belly. I'll have you get down. Ricky Simmons on the telly. I've got to know where your appetite is at. Tell me, baby, you gonna eat all of that? You like it creamy, you like a lot of gravy. I like it wetter, like the sailors in the Navy. I can't believe those calories you're counting. Oh, you like dark chocolate, and girl, I've got a mountain. When you're through with this, you're gonna need to take a nap. Tell me, baby, you're gonna eat all of that. Munch a bunch, munch a bunch, and a munch a bunch, you're gonna eat it all. Munch a bunch, who's that over there? That's a Jiva mommy. Hey yo, hey yo, you could use a little mayo. Hey yo, I got your meat and two potato. Hey yo, I'm white and creamy like Scott Baio. Hey yo,
is the band. They are called Here Come the Mummies.
Maybe.
Shame on you. You fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Oblivious perfume is available at fine retail outlets everywhere. In fact, it's probably right in front of you and you didn't even notice. Oblivious.
You know, it'll take time to restore chaos, but we will.
Oblivious.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
We're talking about those encounters that you have and what things are spoken. We've heard, for example, this morning, Chick, you want to review a couple of
Choke me, you dirty bastard. I'm going to be going like a freight train. The other one woman screeched like an owl.
Go to line one.
Okay. Morning, Bob and Tom show.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
This is Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
Hi.
What have you heard or said, Jenny?
What have I heard? I've heard, that's what I'm talking about.
Wait. Could you do that again, Jenny? That made my morning.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
I need that isolated for my sports intro.
Oh, that's fantastic. That is so funny. Do it again.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, listen, hey, Jenny.
Actually, I'm doing a CNN interview at 10, or else I'd go with him. I'm doing Larry King. First time. I'm very excited. Yeah, I just want him to go, Saskatchewan, hello! Can you turn down the electric blanket? Turn off the fan above the oven. I go, you know what we're going to do, Larry? We're going to try to get your shoulders a little higher. Could you do that? Why are my suspenders so tight? Because they don't go around your Larry, that's why they go. See, if you let them go, the shoulders will do that. You won't look like you look like a vulture in heat. Muncie, hello. Question for the skinhead.
Hi, this is Bobcat Goldthwait.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Jim.
He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. I think we may have exposed the... Josh has got a theory that this lady who says that she wouldn't get out of the car on her first date where was it again?
Cheesecake
Factory.
Factory.
Yeah, I think it may be a setup.
Who knows? But it's certainly.
I mean, first of all, you have to pat down your first date to see if she's wearing a wire.
Yeah.
just saying.
Well, I think the guy knew she was videotaping him because he said, "What are you doing?" She goes, "I don't care." Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
What's her name that you have?
Christine Samara.
That's the author of the writer, rather, of the news story.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Not the person in the car.
Oh, this says Elisa.
Okay, yeah, that must be the woman then. The larger point here is Chick's trying to throw me under the bus for when we had lunch talking to the server.
It was as you might imagine. As you might imagine, I was out in the wild with Tom. It was really something. I can tell you that.
Fellow human being, kind enough to help us have our nice lunch.
Sure.
Just had an unusual name. We found out her background.
You found
from
out.
Thailand. So I said, do you like Thai food? And she said, of course.
No,
you didn't.
No,
Sure,
she likes Japanese food. What
Sure
the
he did.
hell?
Sure he did. Yeah, he did.
That Mao Zedong hated Western food.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no, that's
How do you know that?
Did you tell her that?
I've read a book about him.
Reports are.
But yeah, so she gave me the name of the best Thai restaurant, in her opinion, in town. Why not? What's wrong with that?
You're in a steakhouse.
No, you can, but you can still ask for.
That's kind of arbitrary.
She works in a steakhouse, Ace. But that doesn't mean she doesn't. When she's able to comment on other food,
Right.
It's unbelievable, right?
It sure
60% of respondents we're talking about we're not trying new restaurants, most of us. 60% of respondents identified as creatures of habit. 65% of whom said they consume the same things because they know what they like.
Sure.
Which is, sure.
So, what was it? The people try a new restaurant every 5 months?
Right.
Yeah.
And the average person also has not found a new song they like or watched a new TV show in 4 months.
Okay.
I can't imagine that with everything out there.
Yeah,
So much out there.
But you know what? Even when, like, last night when I had a chance to sit down and watch TV, I always I rewatch stuff I've already watched because I know I like it.
Yeah, of course. It's comforting.
And I mean, Chick, you're very bold when it comes to exploring new music.
Yeah.
More so than anyone else around here.
It bothers me that there's stuff out there I haven't heard yet.
That's pretty cool.
It bothers me. I got to find
So
it.
you keep looking.
You're much more active.
Yeah.
There's some other stats in this thing. 40% prefer to venture out of their comfort zone. Only 40%. So 60% of people are staying in their comfort zone when it comes to consuming
That's why it's
almost
called
everything.
A comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 30% of Americans said they would not tire of listening to the same music.
Yeah, I'm one of those people.
20% said they're fine with all the restaurants they have and never going to any new ones. Wow.
And I'm real close to being one of those people.
Yeah. 25% of those in the survey said they would not be able to watch the same TV shows or movies.
Not be able to.
They would not be able to.
Okay.
And 60% of all respondents were, this is really obvious, were more inclined to try a new activity while on vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got some free time.
You're exposed to new things.
Yeah, let's play pickleball. Let's do
Right.
archery. Let's ride a horse down the beach.
Parasail.
Let's swing. Stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
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 All right. So
You'd be a bad swinger. You'd be inquisitive and uncomfortable.
Way too much talking.
where's that thing been?
Did you guys start?
Referring to certain things as things.
It's an interesting stat. The average person only goes to a new restaurant every 5 months.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, you're less consistent with husbands than
Hey.
Oh, man.
just
I'm done.
little joke.
Yeah.
Spoken like he's never been married.
I know. Or had relationships that ended.
Yeah. Old Mr. Wise Choice over there. All of us pretty much know what we're doing, right? Right, kids? Yes, sir.
Hey, happy Halloween. Americans are spending about $12.2 billion on Halloween this year.
Wow.
Man, I knew the candy prices were up, but geez. According to the National Retail Federation, total Halloween spending exceeded last year's record of $10.6 billion. Candy spending expected to reach $3.6, up from $3.1 billion, while spending on adult costumes is expected to increase 18% over last year to $2 billion. Per person spending is also a record as consumers plan to spend nearly $110 a person. A record number of people, 73%, will participate in Halloween-related activities this year, up from 69% in 2022.
Okay.
Here are the top ways we celebrate Halloween.
Sacrificing
wear a
hobo.
costume. Yeah, get a goat and gut it. And,
Number one, handing out candy.
Ah.
It's a basic.
Pass.
Number two, decorating their home or yard.
Pass again.
I've done both those.
Dressing in costume.
Nope.
All right.
Wow.
Number four, attending a party.
No.
Number five, taking their children trick-or-treating.
I don't think so. They're full-grown adults.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is a certain percentage. 30% are have little kids. They take trick-or-treating.
Sure.
70% of people hand out candy.
Right.
Are you handing out any candy?
No. I've tried. No one comes
Chick
to my
really
home.
has given it not just 1 year, a
Yes.
few years worth of effort.
So did I. Gave up.
They do not show up.
Houses are spread out, brother.
Okay. All right.
I have a gate that's hard to open, too, so they just don't come in.
Wait, do you have a front gate? Like
Yeah.
like up. Oh, that's cool.
And
Right,
she's
Dave.
got the dead black cat in the crucifixion position.
That tends to scare people.
Get out.
Oh, I've got a recording, too, right at the end of the drive. Stay out. Stay out.
Beware of dogs.
Go away. Stay
I have
out.
dogs that
I mean,
bark.
I think they're spending more money because they finally have perfected the technology that could give us the 12-foot skeletons
Those things.
God, those are so great.
Man.
I went to
See now, what about that excites you?
It's great.
I've got let me show you what I've done here in the front yard. Come on in.
I went to get one of the giant skeletons, and they were sold out. So we just have the hanging
What I've
ghosts.
done here, I got a
and the
12-foot
witches.
skeleton over here, Josh. What do you think of that? Huh? It's 12 feet.
Did you hang the ghosts?
Huh? What do you think of that? Huh?
Oh, he had somebody hang him for him.
No, the ghosts stick in the ground.
Took me 9 hours
I'm
to
sorry,
get it up there.
no, the ghosts I hung. Yes, I'm sorry. The witches stick in the ground.
Oh,
we have 12 of them.
How do you get that 12-foot skeleton?
I don't know.
Stand up. I mean,
That's
would
so
you
cool.
need
I think it's magic.
They're inflatable, aren't they? A lot of them are inflatable.
This isn't inflatable. This looks like a real skeleton.
Oh, no
It's
kidding.
12 feet
Oh, yeah.
tall.
Actual bone pieces and stuff?
Oh,
okay.
They're great.
Oh, I haven't seen those yet.
Yeah, they're...
They're really cool.
Took me 9 hours.
I mean, that's right. Josh, I don't know if you know this, but the Halloween, I think one of the reasons it's booming is when God closes a door, he opens a spirit Halloween store now.
Oh, yes. Yeah. That's,
virtually every empty building is now. And are they getting ready for the fireworks? All the Christmas stuff now.
Oh, yeah. Christmas is already out.
And there's a lull for a while, and then I get a little bit of Easter stuff, then the fireworks.
I guess we have Thanksgiving in between there. We have to have some kind of fall decoration. Those big 12-foot skeletons, somebody sent me a thing about them. They do come apart in pieces so you can store them, but he said they do take up quite a bit of room. I'm like, yeah, I bet.
But they're great.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to see them. I've only seen the inflatable stuff. That's
I'll
great.
take a picture. I'll go tonight and drive by. There's a guy around the corner, and I'll try to take a picture for you.
There's a guy right around the corner from here that has an entire graveyard in his front yard with skeletons carrying a casket. It's the best.
I think Eddie, Employee of the Year,
yes,
Employee of the Decade.
Yes.
I think he has a 12-foot skeleton.
Does
he? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You do it. You do it, Eddie. That's great.
Yeah.
Coming up in the
12
news.
feet.
Coming up in the news, we have booty news of all things.
Where are you going to store that skeleton, Tom?
I didn't get one. I went to go get one. They were out of them.
I just said they come apart in pieces so you can store them easily.
Well, still.
I know.
How big of a piece are they going to...
a big chest of bones.
See, this is why
That would be my concern.
Coming up
No
also,
storage.
we have what's the best city in America to be a vampire in? It's a scientific study.
I'll tell you the worst ones, too.
Yeah. And we have, is your jewelry haunted? We'll find out about that coming up.
Oh, good.
Right
Something
now,
else to be worried about.
Chick, he'll be safe at home tonight with
I
his
sure
lights
will.
out.
It's October, but the holidays are bearing down on us like a speeding train. And before your life goes into overdrive with the holidays, protect your home with Simply Safe Home Security. Get a brand new system from Simply Safe today for 40% off. You heard me. You know, experts love Simply Safe. Named the best home security system of 2023 by U.S. News and World Report. Simply Safe is comprehensive protection for the whole home. Advanced sensors detect break-ins, fires, floods, plus HD cameras inside now, powered by 24/7 professional monitoring. Less than $1 a day, half the cost of traditional home security. And the 24/7 Live Guard protection, brand new and only from Simply Safe. Smart alarm wireless indoor camera monitoring agents can see and speak to intruders, helping stop crime in real time. A powerful technology exclusively from Simply Safe. Satisfaction backed by Simply Safe's money-back guarantee. Try Simply Safe for 60 days risk-free. If you don't love it, return your system for a full refund. Just that simple. And for a limited time, save 40% off any new system with the Fast Protect plan. Visit simplysafetom.com. It's just that easy. Simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Read the reviews. It gets great reviews. You'll love Simply Safe. When we come back, once again, do you want to be a vampire? Also, ayahuasca, we got that coming up. And Kostaki Economopoulos, our NFL correspondent. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Morning laughter.
Mummy Cass, would you be kind enough to play one more song for us? Then we'll take a little break and come back with more. Is that possible?
Yes. All right, baby. We're going to give you a song about a hot dog vendor.
Oh, yeah. Hot dog vendor. Oh, I love this one.
Who doesn't like a good wiener, baby? Here we go, baby. He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. Attack the wiener man. He's coming for you. He's gonna get because he's way too smart. The smell of mustard in a big umbrella. Hot the man's got the perfect hammer. He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. Like the wiener man. He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. Like the wiener man. You raise up patient out in the street. All the honeys want to sample the meat. He can't help but relish the fact the footlong keeps you coming back. I watch you feeling safe and cold. That's when the wiener man makes his move. Scream when your mouth is full. He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. Like the wiener man. He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. Like the wiener man. Crouch. He's gonna get you. Like the wiener man. He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. Like the wiener man. He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. Attack of the wiener man. Attack of the wiener man. Attack of the wiener
Wiener, baby. Oh, that was just brilliant. You got to see the Mummies just to see the choreography.
I just wish they played better. What's the problem?
A little tighter.
Holy hell, yeah.
John Coltrane would
Man,
sing to the
I've
guy.
never seen one played hands-free. That guy.
How did you do that sax solo?
Yeah.
That was great.
He's got extra appendages, man.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Oh, wow. That's just brilliant.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course,
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
it's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Oh, is that where you go? Are we eligible?
Jokes that adults don't want to tell and kids can't tell.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is Carl Lewis, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Time now for Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
The game of football we are familiar with today has changed somewhat from the original version invented in the mid-19th century. With roots in rugby and soccer, the game used an odd egg-shaped ball made from a pig's bladder. Several Ivy League colleges had teams that competed, and eventually professional clubs were formed. In one of the
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show as our Halloween celebration continues. Happy Halloween, everyone.
You too.
Yeah. You all set with
Oh,
The
carved pumpkins last night.
The
Got-
candy
I got
candy
it.
station. I see you as a candy station guy.
Oh, we got a ton of candy.
with the table and the whole thing. Right?
We got it. Oh, we got an
Ton of candy, huh?
Oh,
So
And this
you'll bring
is-
it all in tomorrow, right?
And this is the new house. So
yeah.
you
So I don't know.
really
You
don't
don't
know
know.
what to expect.
That's
right?
fun.
I'm not sure what we're going to have.
Yeah.
We got to do division of labor. Someone has to pass out the candy, then someone has to take the kids around the neighborhood.
Sure.
So I'm looking forward to it. Should be fun. To check local listings. It may be a little chilly where you are, but that doesn't stop the ghouls and goblins from being out there.
Bone chili.
Now I think we're going to switch gears here, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. There's a that's so scary. Oh, that's Kostaki.
Oh, take the mask off.
Morning.
They're real funny here, Kostaki. Oh yeah, all morning it's been like.
Hey, Kostaki, this is something you'll appreciate being in Hollywood and everything. Todd writes, he is going to a costume party. He happens to be, due to a recent injury, on a walker, so he's going to go as Harvey Weinstein going up the courthouse steps. Okay, that's fine.
Hey, yeah. Use what you got. That's nice.
Go for it. Now, Kostaki Economopoulos is our NFL correspondent. How's it going for you this NFL season?
Well, my team's frustrating to watch. My team lost to the Oilers this week.
Yeah. Old.
Yeah.
They had the throwback. It was like my childhood. Earl Campbell and Warren Moon was out there throwing touchdowns all over the place. Oh, no, wait. That wasn't Pro Bowl superstar Warren Moon. That was a quarterback who's never played in the NFL before. 4 touchdowns against my team.
Oh, yeah. The amazing Will Levis, everyone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Levis looked great, comfortable like an old pair of Wranglers, you might say.
Yeah, he's
Levis?
spelled like Levi's. That's very good.
Yeah. Every Falcons game for me is like a color rush game because all I see is red. It's just like, what are you doing? They're hard to watch. Big news this week, though. Kirk Cousins tore his Achilles. Brutal. Not only will he miss the rest of the season, now he has to talk to Aaron Rodgers. Oh. Cousins and Rodgers. At least now we'll have a case study on what heals an Achilles faster, praying to God or visiting a witch doctor. So we'll know.
Yes.
By the way, we have Witch Doctor news coming up. We have a news story about ayahuasca.
Oh.
All right, did I sneeze in the middle of that?
Are you saying that right?
I think it's, like I said,
Ayahuasca? I think
Ayahuasca. It's ayahuasca.
There's an H in there. Ayahuasca. I don't know. It's
ayahuasca.
To me, it sounds like my summer camp, Kostaki. I went to Camp I went on Torch Lake, the greatest camp in the world.
Here we go.
Did you go to summer camp? Like some kind of Greek summer camp?
Weirdly, I didn't go as a child, but I was a camp counselor when I was in college, and I loved it. I wish I had gone as a kid. It was really awesome.
There's nothing better. Nothing better than
Well, I just like to warn you, that's a preemptive warning. Unless it was Torch Lake and the camp Tom went to, it was a lesser camp.
Lesser camp.
No. Tell you.
The only thing better than summer camp is having parents that love you and want you around the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I had as a kid. No, I'll tell you what, it wasn't bad.
That was Josh because you haven't been a parent, Josh. You know my theory. There's we need a place to ship them from the age 13 to 29.
Whoa, that's quite a spread.
That is quite a spread.
I'll tell you what, if you went on Shark Tank and said, I'm inventing a place we can send children from age 13 to 29, boy, would the Sharks want to invest in that. That's such a great idea.
Yeah. It's military school is what you mean.
Well, so sorry. We have a story about, you think it's ayahuasca?
That's how I've always
It's ayahuasca, yes.
That's what everyone.
I looked it up.
You've been saying that. I don't know why
Ayahuasca.
you're opening this can of worms.
Because we got a story about it, and it's been made famous by NFL great Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
Yeah,
and it's
not so great.
Apparently, you drink it and then you start vomiting and see things.
Yeah, it's a tough sell.
Some say it's life altering, but
yeah, we'll talk about it.
That's what this article says. Well, I'm sorry, we'll get back to the NFL with comedian Kostaki Economopoulos. Go ahead, Kostaki.
Well, we've had a lot of Achilles injuries lately. So what's the takeaway? When dipping your baby in magic water, go ahead and double dip, right? Hold them under the arms like a normal parent and get those heels in the dip.
Yeah.
The other Greek gods must feel so left out of the NFL news lately. Can we name some other human parts after the gods? You know, you pull your Zeus, you hyperextend your Apollo, you don't want to tear Uranus. That's no good.
That'd be how would you do that playing football?
I'm sure it could be.
I had my Uranus tour by my coach. I can tell you that. He kicked my ass.
Oh, on the field, not in the locker room.
Yeah. Okay, that went not the way I intended at all.
But yet the way we should have assumed it would go.
Yeah, with him in the room. Yes. Odd, really. I didn't see that coming.
Young cherry like.
Yeah. Double down on it. That's good.
I immediately imagined a coach in black and white holding your face mask and screaming at you.
Thanks for the black and white part there, punk.
Hey, Kostaki, am I correct in saying you did not play organized football in high school?
No, my parents didn't let me. I wasn't allowed to have a BB gun or ride go-karts or play football. They were a little protective about stuff like that. And I wasn't good at it anyway. It wasn't like I was going to be a big football star. They did, after a lot of debate, let my brother go out for the place kicker for the high school team because he was a really good soccer player.
Oh, good. Did he make it?
No, he didn't. It didn't translate. And he ended up being a scholarship athlete in soccer. He went to college for free. He was a really good soccer player, but he didn't figure out the place kicking.
Wow. Well, that's nice to know. By the way, if I could interrupt for 1 second, Kostaki Economopoulos, am I correct in saying Thursday, November 9th, the Bazinga Classic Pub in Janesville, Wisconsin?
Oh, yeah.
And then am I correct in saying November 10th? It's going to be the Time Community Theater in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And then the 11th, everybody get ready to sing. He's going to be at the Brick House. It's a brick. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you very much for cooperating. In Eau Claire, Wisconsin. All those are coming up for Kostaki. Okay, Kostaki, I'm sorry I interrupted. Back to you.
No worries. First game in a while, Taylor Swift didn't show up, and the Chiefs got crushed.
Yeah.
They should stop messing around and sign her to a long-term contract. They need that lady. I'm trying to grow my social media footprint, and Travis Kelce, because of this relationship, has added over 1 million Instagram followers. So I'm thinking of getting a famous girlfriend. Do you guys remember that show, Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Oh, boy. What's that? Somebody out in the hallway wants me. Hang on a second.
One of those ants, maybe, is what I was thinking.
Hot. Is that too much?
Why don't you start slow? Take the cat to dinner. How about that? Salem? Salem, yeah.
Yeah, Salem. Nick Mackay, maybe.
Yeah, take Nikki to dinner. Yeah.
Did you ever sit around watching reruns of that with your?
I've flipped by it and watched it a little. It's fun to watch that way because you can mute it. That's nice. You get,
Oh, that's gonna come back.
Yeah, it's a joke.
She understands, right?
Nope, I don't.
She's a comic. I used to do these jokes on the show with her.
Sure. She's just, she's really funny. We're talking about Caroline Ray, who's baby mama with Kostaki. She's hilarious.
Does
she's
your daughter,
so brilliant.
Does your daughter watch
She's
Sabrina?
a great stand-up.
Does Zoe watch Sabrina?
Did I watch it?
Does
No.
your daughter?
A little bit. But it wasn't really... They kind of missed the window of it being like ever present on TV,
But Ava probably grew up where it's not really cool that her mom's really on TV anyway, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a classic, like whatever mom, yeah. Yeah.
And are you considered to be cool at all by either of your children? This is coming from me, and I certainly am not. So.
Yeah, no, I mean a little bit. I mean, I think the big kid gets like that. It's a cool job to be a stand-up, but not really. No.
Who does think you're cool, Tom? Does anybody think you're cool? Anybody at all?
Anybody at all?
Anybody living?
Hang on. I'm trying to
didn't think so.
Maybe the guys from my Cub Scout troop.
My older brother thinks you're cool.
Does he?
Because you make fun of me a lot.
Okay, let's go. He's correct. He's correct.
That's good.
Is he the one that I promised I would pay for putting the sign on his boat saying bass to mouth?
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
And he wouldn't do it?
No, he can't. Yeah,
when his wife wouldn't want to do it?
Yeah, he's got
typical woman.
Just like good comedy, bass to mouth comedy.
Yeah. That's just fine joking.
Can you imagine if there was an emergency and this must happen to the Coast Guard all the time. People give boats these stupid names. They have to be occasionally.
That's right.
Yeah, we have a potential. It's the bass to mouth. What's it called? It's a bass to mouth. I think
it ran aground with Ophelia's armpit over there. At the,
I think it's some kind of sex joke, but Uh-oh, it looks like this guy's going down.
It sunk where the raging C word went down.
Oh, you know there are a bunch of bad C word.
Absolutely, yeah.
C word boat
Are
names.
you serious? No.
Yes. Oh, yeah, you see this.
SEAWARD.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got to love when someone has a $1 million boat and they give it a bad pun as the name.
Yeah, it's like they name it like a fantasy football team. Just boy comedy. Yeah, I enjoy that.
I'm sorry. Kostaki Economopoulos is our guest. Kostaki is a very fine stand-up comedian. I had a really nice letter, Kostaki, about your recent performance that I've lost. Sorry.
Oh, good.
The essence of it was how great you were and how nice you were. I sent them a letter correcting.
I feel like I read it.
Thank you, Tom.
Do you want me to look for it right now?
No, I don't.
No, he's got.
I only. The second to that, I wish you hadn't brought it up.
Okay, sorry.
Kostaki has pre-planned
Happy it
material.
exists. Happy there's such a letter out there.
Kostaki, if you want to find All Pro Lines, how do you do that?
Oh, go to your favorite social media platform and type in All Pro Lines and follow us. It's football joke-driven brand, and you can engage. You can enjoy it passively. We have caption contests. Come find us at All Pro Lines.
Now, Kostaki, I want to ask you something. You are a single man once again.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that you're dipping your toes slowly into the dating world. We had a news story this morning, apocryphal or not, that this woman was upset because on her first date she was taken to Cheesecake Factory, and she refused to get out of the car and go in. And she was saying that was a terrible first date. I think it's a great place for it. I think Cheesecake Factory is wonderful. My only problem with it is it's hard to get in because it's so crowded, and it's crowded for a reason. Would you take a first date to the Cheesecake Factory?
Sure, I like that place. Yeah, yeah.
What is your ideal?
Huge. The food's great.
Yeah, what's your ideal first date though?
I don't know. I haven't done a first date in a while.
Sex. I mean, if you ask a guy what the ideal first date is, sex.
I want sex.
I've got a couple of like cool walkable spots from here, so I like that idea.
Nice
you
walk.
Know what I mean?
You just walk?
Yeah. Yeah.
What if she's fat?
She can't walk. Gotta get her in a car.
These are good questions, John.
She's gonna be breathing hard.
What if she only has one leg?
Right.
You know?
Okay.
Well, you're walking to a restaurant, I assume, right? Or you're just walking?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's some bars and restaurants around here that are nice.
Now,
There's
one of the things.
And you can use the line, I only live a couple blocks from
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
right. Yeah.
And a fat person will walk if it's to a restaurant.
Although my favorite thing lately is these fancy restaurants that have valet parking, and they have a huge parking lot. So instead of parking 50 feet away and walking, you can valet your car. How lazy are we?
That's very LA.
Now,
I hate
Kostaki,
the valet parking.
Kostaki, one of the things in this list of bad first dates, and I don't agree, is a sporting event. Now, with your love of the NFL, would that be distracting for you to go on a first date to, say, an Atlanta Falcons game, your favorite team?
Yeah, that's a really bold choice, right? She better really like football. That's probably not the situation.
Yeah, because that's an all-day date, too.
That's a big, long
Yeah.
time, right? And if it's weird, then it's,
Yeah.
I haven't done much of this, but I like the idea of like a first date being coffee or something very brief.
You're right, Kostaki. And this lady said that is a bad date, going for coffee.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Going for coffee is ridiculous?
No.
She doesn't like that.
She claims it is, yeah.
I think that'd be good. Well, so there have been no first dates lately?
Keep it brief. No. I'm good.
Now,
Just enjoy me time.
Kostaki, I'm looking at my list here, and it seems to me there are probably some very attractive, if not ultra tasty ladies in Janesville, Wisconsin, Oshkosh, Wisconsin, or Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Kostaki, here's what's happening. Tom does not want you to be happily single. If you haven't noticed, he's insisting that you are desperately dating anybody and everybody.
And when you're not doing that, you're home alone crying.
Yes.
Ideally.
I'm just saying, if someone were to go to, say, the Bazinga Classic Pub in Janesville on November 9th, they might, see
like the plugs.
See a very fine show, and maybe they'd like the plug, if you know what I'm saying.
I do. Well, yeah, I like this idea. The idea is good. There are very few single women at my shows. That's
there
true.
are now. There are. There might be a whole troop of them now that I've.
Oh yeah, they're going to be now. Yeah.
You're handsome. You're fit. You can walk. We've established that.
I like walks.
Unlike several comedians who can barely walk 100 feet without collapsing. Years of cocaine and cigarettes. cigarettes.
Oh,
It's funny. My dad had one leg because of an accident when he was a kid in Greece. And eventually, as a grown-up, I saw the phrase single amputee somewhere, and it made me giggle because it sounded like my dad was dating, like single amputee seeking woman who likes short walks.
Where was the leg amputated? From what? At what point?
From the hospital. From the knee down. Yeah.
Where? Mid thigh. So when he passed, did you save his leg?
Yeah, we donated it actually.
Oh, cool.
And he was such an old-fashioned guy. He had the old one with just a hinge that he still used, and he had a big fancy new one that he hated. So we donated both of them after he passed away, which is the perfect answer for something like that.
So he's hopping around in purgatory. Real nice, Kostaki.
But when he gets to heaven, they issue him a new leg.
Okay.
Nice, clean, fresh one.
That's the way you understand.
Oh, yeah. The way that one foot sure looks a lot healthier than the other one's the new one.
It's the new one.
Kostaki, it's time for the closer.
We need
What's
a number
going on?
7.
Is it? All right, let's see if we can do it. Football in Germany this Sunday. That's exciting. Who knew football would work in Germany? It's a precisely timed game of land acquisition. Of course the Germans love it. And you drink beer while you watch it. It's perfect for them. If we can only figure out a way to get some fringe porn involved, they'll never stop. Footballers, the Germans call it Schweinfleisch run game. Like long.
It's a lovely language, isn't it?
Yeah. It is a little
pleasing to the ear.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Kostaki.
Thanks, guys.
And they can find
happy
all pro lines. Find out what's going on in the world of football from Kostaki and submit some jokes, have some fun. Right now, I want to talk about a stress-free holiday season because now we're phasing into the ultra-stressful part of the season.
Yeah.
Kids are busy at school. You got a lot of things to do, and you've got Thanksgiving just around the corner. The panic is already setting in. How about giving yourself some relief when it comes to your everyday, day-to-day food by checking out HelloFresh? They've got something brand new and something really cool. What it's all about is saving yourself a ton of time with too much shopping at the grocery store, blah, blah, blah. HelloFresh, they do the shopping, they do the measuring. They're famous for their 15-minute meals, a bunch of quick fixes where you can make a delicious restaurant-quality meal. They've done the shopping, they've done the measuring. You put it together. Christy, what are you working on over there?
Oh, this is so good. The honey butter barbecue pork chops with mashed sweet potatoes and green beans. You get the ingredients. 10 minutes of prep, 25 minutes of cooking time, 6 easy steps. And man, this was one of my favorite meals. It's so good, especially in the fall with the great sweet potato and the great barbecue pork chop. Oh,
looks
yum.
delicious. So skip the extra grocery store trip. Give yourself a break. A couple nights a week, you can have HelloFresh save you a ton of time. And also something new, free breakfast for life with a brand new code, BT Show Free. So go to HelloFresh.com/BT Show Free. That means one breakfast item per box while your subscription is active. Once again, it's free breakfast for life. Something new. That new code is BT Show Free. HelloFresh.com/BT Show Free. Fresh ingredients, great food, takes the hassle out of a lot of aspects of your life and gives you some extra time. HelloFresh, once again, it's HelloFresh.com/BT Show Free. Coming up, Booty Patrol, the best place to be a vampire, and ayahuasca. It's not a summer camp, it's a way to vomit and get your brain working. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 20.
Tom, how do you have a favorite song you hate, disco?
Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. Chick's doing his office chair dance.
Yeah.
It looks like you're having a stroke.
A stroke of genius.
Thank you.
So this isn't your song again?
This isn't
No, this is Chick's song.
Can you give me the... Can you kill that? This is your favorite song, then?
Maybe I can.
This is your favorite?
Christina, Watchmen. Great
Favorite
scene.
disco song.
Oh, Josh is dancing now. This is. Are you reaching for the stars there? What the hell is that dance?
So if you were on the dance floor, you would not do that.
To this song, probably, because it would mean we were at a wedding or something.
I beg your pardon? Of course he would.
Now, by we, you'd have a date and do that in front of a woman?
Of course he would.
Well, no, I
Hope
don't
they're
think
serving
I typically
alcohol.
don't take dates to weddings.
You
Why
know,
not? Oh, you pick up the maid of honor.
Sure, yeah.
You know, Tom, there are only a few women who are attracted to self-important hubris. And Josh is out there on the dance floor trying to have fun. You're over in the corner pontificating about how you wouldn't have gotten the cake that they chose for their wedding. And there are only a few women going to come over. He's interesting.
That's why you're socially awkward.
That's why you've always been socially awkward.
So who would you
and
be doing
always
that
will be.
dance with?
Whoever's out there.
Really?
Your nieces, they love to dance.
Sure, they'd be.
Yes.
If
Oh, the
Go to a
some of the
wedding?
bridesmaids.
The niece feet on your feet and dancing them
I
around.
love
And let me tell you this: when I dance,
broads are a sucker for that move.
when I dance, I don't go to people. People come to me.
That's right.
So
Let's see it again. He's moving the shoulders. Now he's reaching for the stars with a grin in his face.
Aren't there enough networks now to just be the Bob and Tom network and have us on TV all the time?
Well, we're on TV right now in the VIP cameras.
Right.
Well, we can't get all the listeners in that room, okay? That was helpful. Not at all.
Okay.
Are you sure it's not Eminence Front by the Who?
I'm checking social media now to see if anybody.
Well, sing the disco song that you stuck in your head that you can't remember.
He only knows the
Try Rubber Band Man.
Rubber Band Man.
The Rubber Band Man. Yeah, I don't remember that.
I've had multiple people suggesting that. So.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That may be it then.
Might be.
Yeah, hopefully it is.
You know, what is the instrument doing that? Dang, 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 dang?
I don't know. It's kind of a high pitched. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Well, we'll have to explore it.
Maybe it's a rubber band.
Dean's looking for it.
Okay. Sorry.
Is it this one?
Oh.
Yeah, this is good.
This is good.
Amen. Yes.
Yeah. It's literally just water.
Mouth it.
Mouth it? Has that been throwing you guys off? Like, I've been told that when I drink out of bottles that I really, wrap my whole mouth around them or whatever. And I'll be honest, I have no idea what people are talking about. How we doing, fellas?
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
I don't feel like walking. I have lower back pain, some foot discomfort.
So you're just rolling around?
Yeah.
There are better options. You need to try Orange insoles.
Orange insole?
Yeah, check those out. Proper support for your feet. You're gonna have arch support. It's got that deep heel cup.
These do feel better.
All right.
Who needs you? Not me. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your Orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort.
Are you a college man?
No.
Oh.
That makes for
interesting
it does.
contrast.
And her friends always remind me of it.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Are they all college professors as well?
Most of them. We were out getting dinner one night, and her friends were like, "So, Chad, have you ever had Indian food?" And I was like, "Hello, Thanksgiving." Aren't you a history professor?
Yeah.
Didn't you know that stuff?
Hello.
How come the dumb guy's making all the smart comments? This is ridiculous. She has one friend from England that's always bragging about their language. We invented your language. You wouldn't have a language if it wasn't for us. Well, you spelled pneumonia with a P, stupid. Nat starts with a G, and you're bragging about that? And she goes, "You know what? They're silent. You know what? You better be silent before I stab you in your face with a knife."
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Jeez.
Hi, this is comedian Sean Moore. And
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. What's the matter? You all right?
I'm good.
Tom looks scared. Is it Halloween? Is that why you look scared? You okay?
I'm okay.
All right.
Audio issue. Sorry, my fault. We have a number of things going all at the same time, including a discussion about. You want to pronounce it for me, Christy?
Ayahuasca. Well, now you've got me screwed up. Ayahuasca?
Nope. Ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca. That's right.
Yes.
I have it written down that way. Ayahuasca.
Okay, now this is the stuff that got famous thanks to Aaron Rodgers.
A new study has found regular participants in ayahuasca ceremonies have better general well-being and a healthier lifestyle than the average person.
Now, can I interrupt? Because I have a theory on this.
You haven't even let us finish the story,
and
so how can you...
I bet Josh and Chick and Ace will all agree. Go ahead. Read the story.
Researchers found 99.8% of participants felt that ayahuasca had positively impacted their personal lives, happiness, and well-being. They also found that fewer participants suffered from chronic conditions, hypertension, elevated cholesterol levels, or diabetes than the general populace. This research was published in the Journal of Psychoactive Drugs.
I've let my subscription to
So I'm thinking maybe here's my problem with this. You've got to be of a certain level of wealth to be able to afford to do this. This isn't like meth. You've got to, Aaron Rodgers, what is he's flying to Mexico and going into a cave and...
That's a whole different level. I know people who have done ayahuasca in a campground around a campfire. So I don't know if it's a wealth thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was under the impression it was a guided sort of
No,
high.
I literally have known someone that,
just did it on their own?
Yes. Well, there was a group of people. You didn't just do it on your own.
Sure, but there wasn't
I just think there's a certain level of lifestyle that if you're pissing away your money doing this stuff, you've probably got a lot of extra cash, probably have pretty good health care, hence the...
Okay.
And plus, these people, they all paid to do it. And if you pay to do something, and they do a survey, you're going to like it a lot more.
Sure.
Because you've forked over $2,000 to have some guru, tell you how to vomit.
So you sound like you're not a believer.
I don't think among all the things we talk about, this is not for you. So not for you.
So not for you.
Well, the name alone, I'm out.
Oh, ayahuasca itself.
Yeah.
So if it were named something different, like...
Mr. Pibb?
Oh, I like that. Maybe Dr. Pibb.
Dr. Pibb? How about that?
Since Mr. Pibb is kind of a rip-off of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I think we've all figured that out. Mr.
Longevity tea, you wouldn't take that?
No.
What is that, Christy?
Well, I'm just saying, ayahuasca.
Yes, sir.
Would you do this? Would you?
Man, I don't know.
Isn't the whole thing you drink this and you vomit for 5 hours?
Not always. You don't always vomit.
Oh, diarrhea and stuff?
I don't think everybody vomits, but I do think...
I think you've got a hold of peyote there. I think is what you've got.
Well, ayahuasca can make you can make you vomit,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's...
I don't think that's a...
It's not necessarily a given.
Right.
But I don't know if I'd do it or not. I would like to do, but if I did do it, I'd like to do it like the people you're talking about, like the crypto millionaires who go to these yurts and they have like a shaman who guides them through their whole ayahuasca experience.
Yes, why not? Right?
Yeah, that's how I'd want to do it.
Yeah, Ron White talks about that.
He did it that way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
fancy way.
and probably got there on a private jet. I rest my case. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think it's not. They didn't survey meth users.
And what was the journal this was published in?
The Journal of Psychoactive Drugs. So
there may be something to be said for
Yeah.
that article is going to focus on the positive. Yes. But that's people have claimed
And
it.
also it was on a survey where people have to volunteer to be in the survey.
Okay.
So that already makes it really
The
inaccurate.
girl that I know that did this around the campfire in the middle of some, I don't know, like fish concert or something.
Oh, yeah.
She swore by it too, though. I mean, loved it. And
long-term effects after one use is what they're saying. Is that what she said?
They're claiming. I can't believe
Interesting.
that.
Is
what do you see?
Is,
I don't know.
is she one of these women that would walk over the hot charcoal?
I don't know if it's
know about
charcoal.
that.
If I went to one of those things where they had all that charcoal bed you're supposed to
It's
walk
coal.
on, I would just
Hot coal. Okay.
I would get the ingredients to make s'mores and watch these idiots burn their feet.
Jake, would you try the ayahuasca?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would.
It might be.
I don't know how anything you can have any opinion after just one time, but
I don't know either.
That seems kind of.
Is it something you're supposed to do on a regular basis?
I've not heard. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how.
Either.
I've heard people say it is fantastic. But
That's what she said. She said it was
Who knows?
life-changing. But who knows? You're right.
All right.
This would be life-changing if you were a vampire.
Okay.
A new report reveals which cities in the U.S. are the best if you're a vampire.
Yes, tell me. I'm thinking of moving.
Lawn care company Lawn Love compared cities based on a variety of factors that vampires might consider.
I have a question.
Yes.
It's a lawn care company?
This makes sense. Most vampires have to sleep in soil, so they may know the best terroir, if you will.
How stupid of me.
The factors included population size, the number of blood centers, and how many garlic festivals occur in this city.
Hilarious.
According to the results, the best cities for vampires are number 5, Los Angeles, California. Seems like it'd be too sunny there, but number 4, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Yeah, right? 3, Columbus, Ohio.
That's for the vampire that wants to live in a comfortable city where you can raise a family.
Yes.
Midwest.
Boy, oh boy. Don't talk about Columbus. No, I'm from Columbus. We don't want vampires moving into my backyard.
Number 2, Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah, put them in Chicago. That's where they belong.
Number 1, New York, New York, the best city for a vampire.
Gotta be. If you're a wealthy vampire, unless you want to be out in Queens. I think
living on Manhattan is tough.
You got to be a New York vampire's got to be in Manhattan. You're gonna need some cash.
And I don't know if this is correct. The 5 worst cities for vampires are all in Arizona.
It's too hot.
Sun.
Yeah, it's way hot.
90% sunshine.
Flagstaff,
who the
Goodyear,
hell needs
Avondale,
that?
Buckeye. Is there a Peoria, Arizona?
But it's a dry heat.
I
don't know. There's a great movie called 30 Days of Night. And the theory is that vampires would love this town in Alaska because they literally have 30 days of night. It's one of those places where And,
well, that's where they summer.
When the when the vampires show up, it's like, well, we have to deal with them for 30 straight days.
They're snowbats.
Yes, they are. Yeah. New Orleans, I think, would be a good vampire city.
Oh, I think so too. Yeah, that would be a good one.
Now this says
they get lost in the regulars, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to read the last sentence of this article. It says the only U.S. states that have outlawed cannibalism.
Oh, yeah, we have that. I didn't know if you wanted to talk about that.
The answer's not all of them.
No, only 4.
Is that? I mean, is it right away? Are you kidding?
Hawaii, New Mexico, Nevada, and Idaho. Those are the only 4.
Boy.
So when you cross when you cross from New Mexico into the next state over, is there a sign?
So even Wisconsin, after Dahmer, they didn't go, hey, by the way, we're going to go ahead and make it illegal.
You would think.
So they have signs like when you enter a state that has fireworks, lefty, no thumb lefties fireworks next exit.
Yeah.
Hey.
Was it blown off or bitten off?
Yeah, the country kitchen spelled with a K. And hey, by the way, cannibalism legal in our state.
Is a vampire considered a cannibal?
I don't really know that because they are
It's more of a beverage.
Gaining sustenance off of human
Cannibalism
I think
light?
once you're the undead, you're not considered a human so much anymore, so it's not really cannibalism.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you very much. Do vampires get into, like a husband and wife vampire, do they get into an argument like regular couples about, what do you want to eat tonight? I don't know. Do you feel like Chinese? No,
I think all blood tastes the same, doesn't it?
I'm in the mood for Italian. No? Okay, just we're coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Text us at 888-262.
It's Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Oh! What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Odor in the court.
That'll be getting told in courts throughout the country.
Odor in the court.
Oh, man.
You took my breath away from the moment I first saw you. Will you marry me, Dolly? She said yes! She said yes!
It's not a real person.
It's not a real diamond. Real, natural, earthborn diamond. For your real love, from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers.
Of course, our house band today, the Black Moods.
Smack Tom, Smack Tom.
It's time now to smack Tom. He's been running his mouth again. He's been pissing us off again. Smack Tom, Smack Tom, Smack Tom, Smack Tom.
I'll handle the lyrics.
And we smack Tom.
I think it'd be hard to learn the banjo by yourself.
Yeah,
I think that would be the only way to learn the banjo.
I am legitimately now the owner of a banjo.
Is that right?
Yeah, I need to get it in here and see if...
How did that happen?
My dad died.
Oh!
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So I took his banjo.
The amazing, we need some sound, Nino. The amazing Pat Godwin. Ladies and
Never
gentlemen.
ask a question you don't know the answer to.
Here we go.
Totally knew the answer. I knew the answer, and that's why I knew not to ask.
Trust me, there's no one laughing harder than my dad right now.
If he were able to laugh, but he can't because he's dead.
I would think.
So how'd you come by that how'd you come by that banjo again, Josh?
Well, my dad died, and it was just laying there. So I thought, well, instead of throwing it away, maybe I'll go ahead and take it.
Did your dad play?
He did when he was younger, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought he did when he was alive.
That's the joke.
There you go, Joshy.
Yeah, I should have said that.
Okay, well.
I do like porn, but I'm going to ask you guys a favor. We get a lot of emails sent to the show. You can stop sending me porn clips, okay? Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, but I'll be honest, I want to find my own porn, okay? T-Rex doesn't want to be fed. T-Rex wants to hunt. That's...
Come on, baby. I want to try this kinky thing I read about using warm vegetables. I've got carrots, potatoes, and your favorite, tomatoes.
You know, that's kind of a common mistake. The tomato actually is a fruit, not a vegetable. Interestingly enough, the tomato is in the same family as the poisonous nightshade plant. And
Listen, don't talk. Just come to bed. I'll tell you what. I'll give you.
you know, it's odd that people call it that. There's actually no blowing involved. You know, the term probably originated.
Oh, forget it. I'm out of here. You can go yourself.
You know, technically, that's not possible.
This has been the guy who would rather nitpick than have sex.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Comedian Greg Fitzsimmons has joined us in the studio. You're a New Yorker.
Yeah.
How's that going?
New York's good. Not bad. It's a strange place because no matter where you work or what you do, you come in contact with freaks. You know, I worked at a gas station for a couple of years, and the guy I worked with, strange man, former porno movie star from the 70s.
Really?
Yeah, he'd get confused every time he'd fill the tank. Halfway through, he'd pull it out and spray it all over the car. And, we lost a lot of good petrol.
You don't know anything about me, Christian. Are you a married guy, single guy?
I am married. I got married this past August. I am one of those lucky men. I'm one of those at first sight situations. I met my wife. I looked at her and I said, "Oh my God, this is the woman I want to spend the next 4 to 7 years with."
Wow. Wow, that's huge.
That is
Raised your expectations.
That is an exciting time, isn't it, Chris?
Isn't it sweet?
Yes, it is.
That is lovely. How's it going?
You know, it's not bad. She travels with me a lot, you know, not as often as I like. I love traveling with my wife because every time we go away together, we play this really fun game. It's called How Is This My Fault?
And the airlines, they tell you all this psychological stuff to make you feel safe. Like every time you get on a plane, they talk about the flotation seat. And they explain it to you. Like if you go down, if you crash in the ocean, then this seat will float. 2 planes out of 100 go overseas. 98 out of 100 stay right here. So if you want to make me happy, you show me a seat that's going to bounce out of a cornfield. That's what I like. This is what they got everything just confused like that.
James Gregory is our guest. He's not a flyer, apparently. First of all, our guest in the studio, comedian Evan Davis. You live in L.A., so you got to have a car.
You got to have something big. I don't think that's right, man. Housewives driving expeditions. I don't think you should be able to. You should be allowed to drive something that big unless you're really going on an expedition. Like if you're picking up See's candy in a shower curtain, that's not an expedition.
No,
that's an errand.
Yeah,
you should have to take the Ford back in a second. I think they should have eye tests at the optometrist for like drivers. Like instead of reading letters off a card, they should have you cover one eye. It's like, is that a roof rack or a cop car?
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom show. Tom's here, and he seems a little more irritated than usual right at this moment.
No, I'm fine.
Are you?
I'm just looking for some stuff over here.
Lecturing make-believe people on how they're responding to... Just listen while I'm talking. To nobody at all. There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
Right to help.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
About to improve the handsome factor by going onto the big screen. There we go. It's Willie G live from Chicago. Hey, Willie. You looking good this morning?
Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate that, Dad. How you guys doing?
Good. We miss you.
Happy Halloween.
Are you dressing up for Halloween?
I am not dressing up for Halloween, and I'm trying to work on material right now, and I was going to go do an open mic tonight, and I realized last night that if I go to an open mic, that means I have to go to a bar on Halloween, and I'm out. I don't want to do that ever again. I do not want to do that.
Not for you.
Yeah. Now, we had an interesting news story this morning that we've been struggling with, and I don't know if you heard this. There's this video running around out there that may or may not be fake, but the essence of it is this woman is on a first date. They pull up to the Cheesecake Factory, and she won't get out of the car because it's not appropriate to take someone to the Cheesecake Factory. Then there's this whole list of inappropriate places for first dates. Now, you're in that world. Would you find that offensive to go to the Cheesecake Factory? I think it's a great place.
I love a Cheesecake Factory. It's like the fanciest diner you've ever been to.
Yeah.
I want to get spaghetti, and she can get chicken, and we're gonna get the what are those, Josh? You know, the mac and cheese balls, like the rice balls, the Arianketa they do there.
Sure.
I love it there, man.
Yeah. Now, what's your ideal first date?
I like to do dinner for a first date. I like to have a couple cocktails on the first date. Yeah, I don't know. I just, first dates for me, They're just fun. You get to know the person. You know, you get some appetizers. Oh, your sister went to Brown. You know, it's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah. Now, do you match if she orders a specific drink, do you get the same one?
No, I don't like to get the same anything with somebody. I don't like to get the same entree, the same beer. I like to be able to kind of share a little bit.
Oh, so you're a sharer.
So you'll
Chick would
want everyone
hate
to do
that.
their own thing.
You'll lean over and bite into her steak?
I've always thought in the movies when the guy, I'll have the same. I've always thought that looked very cool to do.
Really?
I'll have the same.
Yes.
Have you ever ordered for the lady, Willie? Like, she'll have the blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I only do that because she's not so interested in like the fast food place I am. So I'm like, hey, let's get a double order of mild wings.
Okay.
An Italian beef for the lady. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, one of the places on the list that this lady says you should never go on a first date, and I totally disagree. One of them is Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
Good, and even that's kind of sort of fun. I mean, you could because there's
Usually a game on. Is
she going to take a knife and fork to eat the wings? And
I know people who do that.
Of course you do.
Yeah, you know, I tease Tom about how he is. You know, you're not that far behind him.
I eat my wings with my fingers. I'm just saying I know people who.
Now, the other thing that, Willie, I wanted to run by if you have time here, I think I'm pronouncing it correctly, ayahuasca.
Yeah.
This is the stuff that got extra famous with Aaron Rodgers, and that he was doing it. And there's a survey that says the people who did it all seem to love it. And first of all, ayahuasca sounds like a camp, and I know you're a big summer camp fan, as I am. You went to a great camp, and you were a counselor there.
Well, but he didn't go to Torch Lake.
No.
Well, he went to a very fine lake.
I'm just saying.
Just saying, ayahuasca sounds like a camp. Camp ayahuasca would
He
be.
can't even play that he doesn't like. Oh, it's very fine. It's not Torch Lake. You're right. But
Have you tried the ayahuasca, Willie?
No, Dad, I have never tried ayahuasca. I think that's the first time anyone's ever said that sentence. How exciting. No, I've never done it. I have buddies that swear by it. My buddy Luke, he went down to Peru, and you work with a shaman, and he had this sort of religious out-of-body experience.
Really?
Yeah, it's a lot.
All right.
I think that the way that you kind of have to do it, you kind of have to go somewhere. You have to have a guide, and it's not so much like a fun mushroom trip. It's not like you're going to a Fish concert with your pals. It's like a spiritual awakening.
And you got to go on a whole trip. So I'd rather go skiing if I'm going to spend that kind of money, frankly.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got the boots. I got the skis. What the hell?
That's right.
I don't want to go vomit in Peru.
What about peyote? What do you hear about peyote? What do you think about peyote, Willie?
Thoughts on peyote?
You guys, I don't know a lot about peyote. I feel so bad. I've been painted as this all-knowing drug figure, and it's like, man, all I can tell you about is doing mushrooms with my buddy Colin. What a bummer.
It's not a bummer.
Well,
it's good.
I think shrooms got a bad rap last week when that pilot that was off duty tried to crash the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they dragged mushrooms into that.
Because he wasn't on mushrooms at the time. He had done them
I'm just saying they got some bad press. I'm not saying one way or the other.
Well, they had a Miller Lite 2 days ago. What the hell are you?
Willie, did you make any cash with the NFL in Week 8?
No, unfortunately, I didn't. I had money on my boys, the Colts. Things didn't go our way, but I loved watching the game. It was a fun game to watch. But if it's okay with you, I was listening earlier, and I want to do a segment with you guys right now called People My Dad is Going to Bother.
Oh, okay. I was a live witness to this, Wilbur. You know that. Okay, this is exciting. All right.
So this one is any server with a tattoo. The way this goes, it happened in a lot of ways. The most common, we'll have a server, a visible tattoo. He goes, that's a lovely tattoo. What does it mean? And then she goes, oh, I got this after my mother passed away. And then he looks in front of her, makes an awkward face to the table. And then after she walks away, he looks back at us and goes, yeah, it's my fault her mother died.
Check.
Yep, that's absolutely all accurate. I can verify that.
Another person who'll always bother is any young man with a nice head of hair wearing a backwards hat.
That's right.
Yep.
He'll strike up a conversation and comment on his beautiful hair. And then after he walks away, he'll say, if I had hair like that, I'd show it off. Why does this guy want everyone that walks behind him to know that he likes the Boston Red Sox?
True.
His other famous quote as far as hair goes would also be, yeah, if I had that hair, that's what I'd do with it. Okay. Yeah.
Now, this one is a little trickier. This isn't someone who's going to bother, but he likes to show off around a boat guy. If you are going water skiing on vacation, whatever it is, he calls the guy the captain immediately.
Mm-hmm.
He makes himself the first mate. And by the way, sometimes you're in the Bahamas. The captain is a 17-year-old that I smoked weed with 20 minutes ago. He's going, yes, captain. And he'll turn to us. He'll go, that's the captain. I'm the first mate. And you better listen. Otherwise, you'll get port out. And then no one laughs. And he goes, on a boat, port means left. And then no one laughs still.
You got to respect the captain. Come on.
Port out.
And the last person my dad will always bother is any person that looks from his point of view like they're not from America. And he'll say something along the lines of, where are you from?
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll say, Ohio. And he goes, no, where are you really from?
Right.
Oh.
I have no defense. Thank you very much. Willie G is a part of a couple shows coming up.
Yeah.
You don't mind my mentioning these real quick. I know that
Yeah, go ahead.
we got the Ho Chunk Gaming Facility. There's a bunch of these. This is the one in, now we've learned this, right, Chick? The Dells.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's coming up.
Don't add Wisconsin. It's okay.
This Saturday with Mr. Jeff Oskay and Pat Godwin. That is going to be a great show coming up on Saturday. And then you're with Greg Warren at the Caravan the week after, right?
Yeah, that weekend, November 9th to the 11th, I'm with Greg Warren at the Caravan in Louisville.
Cool.
Please come hang out. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll get Raising Cane's after the show. We'll get Skyline Chili after the show. We'll go to O'Shea's after the show. Come hang, man. I love it down there.
All right. Thanks, Willie. Good
Love
stuff.
you,
Thank you, gang.
Bye.
See you guys.
Soon. I respect the captain of the ship.
Okay.
That's very nice of you.
Captain, shall I raise the Blue Peter?
Maybe he doesn't want to
Why
first
don't you
mate.
keep that in your suit, old man?
You don't want to be port out.
Good Lord. Coming up, we have Booty Patrol.
Good Lord.
I'll explain why we have
What's the right side of the boat called?
starboard.
Oh.
Now, right now, I want to remind you that the Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. You ever feel like your brain is getting in your own way? Oh, yeah, we all do. Maybe you feel like you know what you should do, what's good for you, but you just can't do it. This is where therapy comes in, and BetterHelp has a really unusual and great approach to therapy. First of all, they take advantage of contemporary technology. We're all carrying around these phones. They're computers, and we can get all hooked up together. And the great thing about BetterHelp is they use that to get you hooked up with a proper therapist. They'll match you with a licensed therapist after you've filled out a brief questionnaire. And by the way, you can change or switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. And then here's the key. The therapy itself is done online, which means it's extraordinarily convenient because you can set it up in such a way that it works for you. As for the therapy itself, you can conduct that in whatever manner suits you. You can do it as if you were texting back and forth. You can do it as if you were talking on the phone. You can do it as if you were on a Zoom call. Your call, as they say, with BetterHelp. So make your brain your friend again with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show today to get 10% off your first month. Help your brain get ready for the holiday season. We all know that there's a lot of stress around the corner. This is a great time to check out BetterHelp.com, and that's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show to get on your way to being your best self. And this portion of the Bob and Tom Show brought to you by BetterHelp. Coming up, an excuse to play this, which I love playing.
Look at that booty. Show me the booty. Give me the booty. I want the booty.
That's a little bit of Tim Wilson, and we got booty news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Oh my gosh, if we is.
Is it who I think it is?
I think it is.
There you go.
Looks to me like he's wearing a bright orange. Wait a minute.
Ladies and
suit
gentlemen.
coat.
You can't hear me yet. Put your headphones on, you giant jerk.
Looks to be the one and only
Dick Mango!
Mango! Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dick Mango.
So good to see you.
Just get in the groove here.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we can tell.
Oh, yeah, baby. Well.
You gotta look around now. He's looking around.
All right, Tom. Is this on that tube thing?
It is, yeah.
YouTube, yeah.
YouTube and a KY jelly.
Oh, Dick.
Started with a joke. That's what it's for, buddy. You tell me when to go there, Dukas. Hey now, Tommy.
Dukas.
Here we go. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster got up from his slab and rose, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash.
he did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
The mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrodes.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
They did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking. We were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker 5. They played the monster mash.
They played the mash.
It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid, shook his fist, and said, "Whatever happened to the Transylvania twist?" It's now the monster mash.
The monster mash.
And it's a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. It's now the monster mash. Now, everything is cool. Drax is part of the band. And my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, the mash was meant to. When I get to the door, tell them, Boris sent you. Then you can monster mash.
The monster mash.
And do my graveyard smash.
The monster mash.
You'll catch on in a flash.
Then you can mash.
Do the monster mash. Easy, Chick McGee. You impetuous boy. Joshy, take your hands off that pizza and out of your pants. Christy Lee, boobs back in the brassiere. And who's the sexy one with the bouffant? Oh, that's Ace. Oh, and there's a lovely lady, too. Make me a frittata, bitch. I must go. You forgot me again. Who?
Pat Godwin.
You owe me money. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dick Mango.
Dick Mango.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Lovely
Great.
surprise.
Dr. Duke Tomato and the Power Trio.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
I don't feel
feel like walking. I have lower back pain, some foot discomfort.
So you're just rolling around?
Yeah.
There are better options. You need to try Orange insoles.
Orange insole?
Yeah, check those out. Proper support for your feet. You're going to have arch support. It's got that deep heel cup.
These do feel better.
All right.
Who needs you? Not me. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your Orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort.
Another actor who wants to direct.
We'll be using that one.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7 comedy.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's Halloween. The scariest guy I know, it's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom. What are you doing over there? Did I take you by surprise? He looked at me like, what the hell's going on?
Sorry, I misplaced something.
What are you looking for?
I can't say. It's a surprise.
Oh.
It's a surprise.
All right.
It is. Had it written down. I'll tell you what is no surprise. And if you think that the scariest thing you've seen today is my face, I beg to differ.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace.
It's Halloween, and ghosts like to hang out in bars. Did you know that?
I did not know that, Ace. Why do ghosts like to hang out in bars?
They like liquor, but one liquor in particular.
Oh.
Want to know what it is?
What? Which one?
Bacardi.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
And Chick, if they have a drinking problem, they can switch to O'Ghouls.
Perhaps you can enjoy an O'Ghouls with a steak. It's the Omaha Steaks semi-annual sale. 50% off at omahasteaks.com. It's the perfect time to grab your fall grilling favorites. Plus, when you use our code BTS at checkout, you'll get an additional $30 off your order. Minimum order may be required.
Coming up tomorrow, our guest is going to be comedian Tim Cavanaugh.
Timmy,
you know the famous Tim Cavanaugh Halloween story?
Yes, he once
I don't
vehicular manslaughter on a Halloween night.
What?
Oh, that's not the famous story.
No, that's not Josh. But, but thank you. He was doing a Halloween show, and you've worked on Halloween, right, Josh?
Yes.
And were there people in costume?
Yeah.
This is a true story about Tim Cavanaugh. I thought you've heard this. He's doing his show. It's Halloween. There's a guy in the front row wearing a giant penis costume.
I have never heard this story in my life, and I've known Tim for 25 years.
And Tim starts talking to this giant penis.
Sure.
And he says to the guy.
And the penis wasn't there. He only imagined it.
No, he says to the guy, "What do you do for a living?" And the guy says, "I'm actually in the Army." And Tim said, "Oh, well, you must be a private."
Oh. Boy, that is... Love it.
When you're trying to tell me that that's a true story that really happened.
I love it.
Tim is
not for your comedic...
okay, all right. Yes, and is the thing.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Time to check in with Christy Lee.
All right.
I don't believe anything about this story.
Halloween, and as more people buy second-hand jewelry, some people are concerned their vintage and antique jewels might be haunted or cursed.
Josh, your thoughts?
Every curse begins with K.
Oh, God, that's funny.
See?
Thank you very much.
Celebrity psychic Inbal Honigman.
Inbal?
Inbal. Inbaal. Inbal.
I-N-B-A-A-L. Okay. Inbal. All right.
Inbal.
Celebrity psychic. Is she the
Honigman.
Is she the celebrity or her client's celebrity?
Psychic to the celebrity.
I don't know. It says, quote, when we use something for a long time, it takes on some of our energy.
Sure, it does.
My engagement ring's vintage. It was from the 30s.
I bet it has some emotional residue attached to it.
You think?
This here is 80
creepy
years
as all
old.
get out.
What is 80 years old?
My medal.
Oh, yeah. That's been passed down, right?
Yeah.
The differences in energy between the previous and current wearer can affect people so much that in some cases, people may even get rid of an item.
Sure. Sometimes it's necessary.
She says, and I quote, I have at times given away a piece of jewelry or other items that are for some reason seem to make me uncomfortable after some period of time.
It's wise.
If you're concerned about your jewelry being haunted, the celebrity psychic lady said you can cleanse the item's energy by
giving it to her.
Much better solution.
This is running it underwater.
Well, sure, yeah. Yeah.
Hot or cold. I want to write this down.
Say.
It's so long as it's one of the earthly elements. You could also put it into fire, but that would be, you don't want to.
I think you're supposed to take it in front of ducks and they'll quack at it because you're a quack yourself.
Leaving it on a window ledge so that the sun fades out the unwanted energies and the moon recharges the item with its own blessed vibrations.
Your neighbors steal it.
Well, that took care of that.
You weren't too far off. Holding the jewel in some incense smoke for a moment can also work to remove anything unfortunate from the piece.
Mm-hmm. You want to smudge it? That's as that's known. Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Smudging.
I googled Inbal Hannigan.
Yeah, smart.
And the first sentence of her description is she mentions that she's a Pisces, a Pisces, a tarot card reader, witch, and then she also mentions that her husband and her 4 kids are all Pisces.
Wow.
I am out.
Oh, you're not compatible with Pisces? Yeah.
No, I'm not compatible with morons.
Don't like the water signs?
With morons that think that the signs have any meaning. My numerologist told me that astrology's BS, as I've often said.
What's your girlfriend's astrological sign?
I have no idea.
Really?
That doesn't seem.
No, why would I know that?
Do you know her birthday?
Of course I know her birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know her astrology.
Haven't you ever read one of those things? It's like, I am a Taurus.
Well, they're always so vague.
No, there are some I've read that I'm like, that is so dead on, and it's not vague.
I agree.
Really?
Yes.
And I like to read my horoscope the day after so that I don't manifest.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Just to see, check up on it.
Yeah. And there are times where I go, oh my God, that is how my day was.
So wait a second. I want to put this in perspective. So this quack is saying that jewelry has
quack
is haunted.
It could have energies.
Okay,
anything.
Okay, anything could. Okay, so here we go.
All right.
You ever bought a used car, Josh?
I have. Yeah.
Was it haunted?
It was not, thankfully.
Do you think it could have been?
No, I would have felt something.
Because I haven't seen my car dealer put a sign up. Special sale, pre-owned haunted cars.
Yeah, there would be people who
gently
bought them. People are into being haunted sometimes.
You don't want, nobody, yeah, they should.
Especially around Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no good.
Haunted jewelry.
Well, we all know somebody that would not stay in a hotel that had any antique furniture in it.
Yes.
Well, that's because he had to go to the bathroom when he saw it.
Isn't that an interesting phenomenon?
He was scared to death. He thought everything was haunted like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So if he was constipated, the ideal thing would be
to go stay in an old hotel.
Yeah,
Take him to the Drake.
Finding an old toilet for him.
Right.
I didn't know. I knew about that. I didn't know about the.
We've told you about the toilet.
That component? I'd forgotten about that. Sorry.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's really something.
That's weird.
Are you afraid of anything?
Sure, but I'm not afraid of an old toilet.
Opening his
You know what he's afraid? He's afraid of strangers.
No, he's not. He talks to every
people out in the
stranger.
wild.
Oh.
People that could get him.
I don't know what that guy was after.
What is this guy's problem?
That's a priest, Tom.
Yeah.
He was just saying good morning.
So now, Christy, having read these things you're supposed to do to your old jewelry to get rid of the bad vibes, are you going to do some of this stuff?
No, because my jewelry doesn't have a bad vibe. I don't have any bad vibe from it. I love it.
Good.
Pat?
No bad vibes.
You guys have never owned something that just kind of, it was off-putting, you didn't feel right around it, you didn't...
I don't think so.
Yeah. Piece of furniture where you went, I don't like sitting in that. It's,
Have you?
No. Could be haunted. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Oh, yeah.
You don't like sitting in it?
I had this old bed of nails that was just so uncomfortable. I went, you know what? This has got to be haunted.
No matter how you moved, it still hurt a little bit.
Yes.
Just hurt a little bit. Not a lot, just a little
I was
bit.
never relaxed.
Irritating almost.
It's very silly. Have you ever laid on a bed of nails?
No. Why would I do that?
I did it, and it's like...
It's a trick.
It is a trick for sure.
Yeah.
You're not going to...
No.
Yeah.
The wake is...
If you
Where
laid
did
on...
you-
If you laid on one nail, that'd be a problem.
Right. The hardest part was like actually getting down, like sitting on it first and then kind of lying down.
Where did you lay on a bed of
Well,
nails?
for the purposes of the show, it was at the Sleep Number store. They were 10-penny nails. And,
Yeah.
that was
My
with
nail
Sleep
number is a 10-penny.
Of course they don't have it. I'm kidding.
Our competitor, and then us. Yeah.
No, it's a trick. It's because it's spreading it out, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's still ridiculously stupid.
It was
Again,
cool.
this gets to the walking on fire thing and everything else. I always love it when one of those people catches on fire.
I always love it.
That's always
He
fun.
just loves it. When they start screaming, yeah.
Well,
Yay! You're getting what you deserve!
they were getting enlightened, and unfortunately, their clothing caught fire, and they were rushed to a hospital. How was the enlightening?
And you know, it's
shit?
not charcoal briquettes. They don't put briquettes down. It's coal.
Yeah, hot coals.
Hot
Oh, really?
coals.
It's still idiotic. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
Hot briquettes.
You know what hot coals are for? Heating and making s'mores.
Yeah, I couldn't
and
do
the
it.
occasional steak.
What's the trick there? You just run fast.
I don't know what the trick is.
Put Vaseline on your feet?
The trick is being smart enough to not do it. Just say, I am not a lemming.
Gray skies and drizzle added a spooky element, and books were abundant as candy at Halloween Eve trick-or-treating at the White House with President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden. Joe was passing out the candy, M&Ms and Hershey Kisses in little boxes stamped with the presidential seal.
Oh, good choices. M&M's and Hershey's Kisses.
Yeah, and the First Lady was handing out books.
Books.
I hope they were all the banned ones. That's what I'd do. Hey, read this book, kid.
Yeah, she called it Hollow Read.
I mean, they probably have to have somebody that vets all of the candy to make sure, okay, you can't give, because I'm sure every candy, there's some idiot has some reason you shouldn't be eating it. There's always something these days.
M&Ms and
everything
M&Ms and
everything
Hershey
has some political. No, those are great candies. I'm just saying everything has some political meaning now. Oh. You gave them Bonomo's Turkish taffy? Do you realize?
What is the deal with the Turkish
I know, it's like the third time in the past 2 days.
What if we
I
have
don't know how Bonomo's got into his brain, but I don't know what they've done.
What if we have Armenian children here? You know, there's some connection.
Did you have Turkish taffy last week or something? Or
No, I was just thinking about terrible candies, and I remember that I hated that one as a kid.
Oh, I had a mini payday yesterday. I thought of you because I know how much you hate those. Oh, so good.
There's some very I bought yesterday for the kids. I bought quite a variety, including stuff I wouldn't eat myself, many things.
Which we'll bring in tomorrow.
Oh, if we have any extras, I'll bring in.
Necco wafers.
Get them out of here.
Who likes those?
No.
Nobody. Why are they still made?
I've heard
it.
priests say that the hosts are better than Necco wafers.
I think they are.
You know, I've had both, and the host I do prefer.
There was a brown one I liked, actually.
A brown
When I was a
Necco
kid,
wafer?
yeah.
it was
I
kind of
liked
like a
it.
chocolate
That was the one that fell on the
flavor.
ground.
No, I'm with you, Pat. It was like a chocolate
Yeah, it was
flavored
good.
or something.
Oh, well worth it. You buy 40 of them and you get one brown one?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it was like.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yep.
Taylor Swift might be good for your mental health, according to experts. Writing for Psychology Today, licensed therapist Ali Spots-DeLazer said that while she did not...
Can't we have anyone with a normal name?
Ali
today?
Spots-DeLazer is her name. Said that while she did not initially get the hype, she decided to get a better understanding of the trend and along the way found some benefits to being a Swiftie. Swifties share a global connectedness with a community that openly welcomes others into it and increases a sense of belonging.
Connectedness is taking over for connection now?
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
But I see her point, and I do agree.
In addition to offering comfort to fans, Swift's songs include open discussions about mental
Sex?
health issues that can help reduce stigma, increase awareness, and promote well-being among fans.
Yes, actually, Chick, there are critics of her song saying it is insensitive to
Insensitive to mental illness, I say.
Yeah.
And Swift is appreciated among various generations with her songs bridging generational gaps.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's smart. She's great.
She's bringing a lot of happiness to a lot of people. It's a good thing.
And she's got there's a connection that she has unlike anything we've seen in a long, long time, worldwide. Where is she? Isn't she in South America now?
Well, she was in Kansas City yesterday to visit Travis because he lost, and so she flew from New York to.
I know she's in Europe next summer.
Yeah, she's in South America.
Back here in the fall.
She will be.
Selling out.
She went to visit Travis yesterday in Kansas City, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You're not dating.
That's a hell of a flight just to go say hi.
I love
She
flying a
must
private
like
jet.
Kansas City steak.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Christy, do you have the song? This is. I got the song here.
Well, why are you asking her for that?
Okay. Show me the booty, give me the booty.
Why am I playing this?
Back up the booty.
Because sheriff's officials in Florida are on the hunt for a police imposter seen driving a vehicle labeled Booty Patrol.
Is it against the law to impersonate a police officer?
I believe so.
Because it sounds fun.
You're trying to help.
Elvis used to do it.
The so-called.
Well, but it's Elvis.
Elvis had a badge. Oh, no, this is true.
Was he actually deputized?
Elvis,
Yeah, I
yes.
think he was.
And Elvis would actually pull people over.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
That's awesome.
You're in greater Memphis. All of a sudden you get pulled over. That was Elvis.
Apparently, Dan Aykroyd is deputized, and he will pull people over.
Really?
That's great. I'm speeding. Aren't you a blues brother?
Didn't we get deputized one morning? I think a bunch of us got a badge. We were somewhere.
Wow.
Oh, I don't remember that.
So,
that is correct.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The so-called Booty Patrol truck has been pulling over vehicles in several counties. The DeSoto County Sheriff's Office seeking the public's help in identifying the driver in a white Chevrolet Silverado. According to WOFL,
we're not awful anymore.
the truck is outfitted with red and blue lights and has the words Booty Patrol plastered on the side.
Yeah.
Those with information or motorists who've been pulled over by the suspicious vehicle have been asked to contact the DeSoto County Sheriff's Office.
License plate, Dad-ass one.
There's a picture of this truck, and it's got... I would think it'd be fairly easy to spot.
Yeah, I think.
Booty Patrol's in huge letters on the side. What does the guy say when he goes up to the window?
I don't know. Does he want to look at the booty? What's he doing?
Do you know how amazing your booty is?
Do you know how ass you were going?
That's right.
Oh, nice. You have the right to remain sexy. I don't know.
Anything I touch can be
used to
held against me.
Held against me. That's it. That's
How
it.
does he know what the booty looks like from the window of a car?
He's probably following them out of something. And
Oh, I get you.
wow.
You can tell by the person sitting in the seat.
Chick
trunk.
can tell by the color of your eyes. What
That's
your ass
right. I
is
can
like.
tell. Well, there's, it's an ass for days. I can tell. It's a gift.
Thank you. Right now, we turn back to Chick McGee because...
It's still October, but the holidays are bearing down on us like a giant monster from Halloween. And before your life goes into overdrive and the holidays and all of that that we all take part in for some reason, we can just say no to Thanksgiving and Christmas. But no, we forge ahead, I guess. You can get a brand new Simply Safe system today for 40% off. I pulled some strings for you. Experts love Simply Safe, named the best home security system of 2023 by U.S. News & World Report. You know they've got comprehensive protection, HD cameras inside and out, advanced sensors, powered by 24/7 professional monitoring, less than $1 a day, half the cost of traditional home security. With new 24/7 LifeGuard protection and the Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, monitoring agents can see and speak to intruders, helping stop crime in real time. A powerful technology exclusive from Simply Safe. And satisfaction is backed by Simply Safe's money-back guarantee. Try Simply Safe for 60 days risk-free, and if you don't love it, return your system for a full refund. And for a limited time, save 40% off any new system with a Fast Protect plan. Visit simplysafetom.com today. That's simplysafetom.com today. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee, coming back with a little lesson for you. That's right. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Will have to be explained elsewhere. 295 Night Ranger when you close your eyes. It's 8:42. You're with Bob and Tom on a 2 for Tuesday.
Good morning.
Howdy.
Great.
Holmes.
Sherlock. Let's play word association.
Okay.
Howdy.
Holmes.
Sherlock.
Holmes.
John C. With Bob and Tom.
Holmes.
The human tripod.
I see.
Okay, I'm sorry, Bob.
That's all right.
From 6 a.m. and for the next 4 hours, Bob Kavoyan and Tom Griswold fill the airwaves with jokes and pranks that range from silly to hilarious and from bawdy to sick.
Why is sex like air?
Why is sex like air? I give up, Bob.
Because it's no big thing unless you're not getting any.
They deliver a National Lampoon sort of humor that leaves the audience laughing while wondering how Q95 can broadcast some of the things they say.
Half the joke is in your mind. The joke isn't stated outright. The person has to put something into it to get something out of it.
Yeah, they're fun and
People like them.
People enjoy them.
They laugh at them. And there's an alternative. You can always change the channel.
But people aren't. After 2 years on the air, Bob and Tom have taken Q95's morning show to the top of the volatile morning FM ratings. WFBQ is the third radio station the zany team has worked for. After 6 years together, they've got the routine down pat. Bob runs the audio control board, plays straight man, and provides the program's famous laugh.
Amateur phylactics. Amazing concept, I think, and I think it's going to go
Tom
far.
sits on a mound of notes and papers to provide the program's often quoted jokes and many of its voices.
Oh, hello, Mohandas.
Hello, Bob.
How are you?
I am fine today. Hello, Tom. Hi, Mohandas. You look very good today. Thank you so much, Mohandas.
Much of their banter is off the cuff, with an occasionally rehearsed punchline off mic during a song.
Only if it makes you late for the ceremony.
She's controversial. She's provocative. She's the famous sex therapist, Dr. Ruth Weisboner. Good morning, Dr. Ruth. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Dr.
Their regular spoof on Dr. Ruth Westheimer features some of their more risque humor.
Is it wrong to have sex before you're married?
Is it wrong to have sex before you're married? Well, no, as long as you're not late for the wedding.
Bob and Tom's task of filling 20 hours of airtime every week is made easier by several regular characters phoned in by people around town. Nightclub owner Sonny is a favorite.
Great approach. How are things going on at the track? I know you're running the mystery flesh tent this year.
Everything is going just fine, Dow. I bred that baby up, throw it in some shortening, and serve it up. It's the mystery flesh tent, Dow.
That's located, of course, in Turn 1.
It's right there in Turn 1 where people seem to be the most hungry and the least discriminating.
Other characters are voiced by regular visitors to the studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Tiger Dog Bardo. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Your Highness.
Good morning, Mr.
Q95
Nixon.
midday personality Jay Baker voices the spoof on Richard Nixon.
Now, do you remember Ronald Reagan visiting the German cemetery over the weekend?
Oh, that's right. Yes.
The media referred to it as the Nazi cemetery. You know, I was the one that put him up to that.
I see.
I said, babes, this is going to be so beautiful for your career. Trust me on this one. I told him, I said, when I was a young boy, I heard the phrase, the only good Nazi is a dead Nazi. I said, Ronnie, you can't miss a whole field full of dead Nazis. You slide over there, you put the wreath down, the wreath, and you're cruising.
Bob and Tom say they get very few complaints from listeners as they poke fun at every special interest group imaginable, and station management has left them unrestrained on the limits of their humor. After 2 years, the result has been high ratings, a devoted following, and 2 happily transplanted Hoosiers who say they just might stay to grow old and gray on Q95.
Could be. It's very possible. In fact, it's already started.
Bob's getting gray.
Yeah. Tom's getting old.
Yeah.
This is Greg Todd, Channel 6 News.
Oh, I feel so much better now. You know, Bob. Yes. I don't want to say that most of the women that you go out with have questionable morals or anything, but last.
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
I heard a funny word the other day. Cripes.
Cripes?
Some guy said, for cripe's sake. Who would that be? Jesus Cripes? The son of Gosh?
When I was in the Navy, one of my favorite jokes was I used to fly this radar plane, and we'd go up for these really long, boring missions in the middle of the night. So get a new guy in the squadron, I'd go up with him and say, hey, middle of the night, if you want to take a nap, go ahead. So he'd doze off. While he's asleep, I would go ahead and run. I'd hit the circuit breaker, pull the circuit breaker so the fuel gauges go to zero.
Uh-oh.
Then I would act like I was asleep. And when he came to, boy, did his eyes just light up. That's
light up like a fire. Oh, man.
Guy died of a heart attack. It's hilarious.
The old empty gas tank joke.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
And the sign said anybody caught trespassing will be shot on sight. So I jumped over the fence and yelled at the house, hey, what gives...
Hi, this is Rodney Carrington.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show, Halloween. I wonder when the first Halloween was. Maybe we'll cover that in Today in History with Tom Griswold. Do you think so?
I doubt it. I haven't looked yet.
Haven't looked yet.
I do have something real quick for Tom.
What's that?
National Geographic will mark the 60th anniversary of the death of President John F. Kennedy next month with the second installment of its One Day in America series. The three-part JFK One Day in America creates an oral history from surviving witnesses and will air Sunday and then stream on Disney Plus and Hulu the next day. I know you're a big fan, so I wanted you to mark it.
It's interesting.
Well,
you say fan, it's like I'm...
No, you know what I meant.
The guy who I saw interviewed for the documentaries, I heard three pop, pop, pop. It's creepy. The guy was there, and
he's wrong. Now,
no, there were three shots. Yeah. What lie are you going to believe? You have to stick with that one lie, though.
Time now for reviewing Today in History.
Time now for Today in History. October 31st, 2023. No more October in 2023.
Happy birthday to the late, great John Candy.
Oh, yeah.
Terrifically funny, very fine actor and comedian from SCTV and a bunch of great movies. This is a weird one. I always get this guy confused. Happy birthday, 1963, Dermot Mulrooney.
Mm-hmm. Do you get him confused with Dylan McDermott?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Both. I like both those guys.
Both of them, yeah.
Which one is Dermot Mulrooney? What's he in?
Was he in the Julia Roberts movie where she left him at the altar?
Yes, My Best Friend's Wedding.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
And
oh, come on, Tom. Yeah, watch a nice rom-com.
Is that the one where they're driving around Canada in the boat?
No. That's Ryan Reynolds.
That stinks. Wow, that is.
I enjoyed
and Sandra Bullock.
Oh, I thought that was.
Yeah,
really? You sat through that?
The arrangement or something? What was that?
The proposal.
The proposal?
Come
No.
on.
Betty White's in it?
Yeah, Betty White.
Yeah, that never ends, that movie.
Oh, jeez.
No, that's the never-ending story.
Oh,
that's
sorry.
what your problem is.
Rob Schneider.
Yeah. What's he doing?
1963.
Robbie. Robinsky.
Let's
making copies.
1967. Vanilla Ice.
Oh, that's Robbie Van Horn or something like that. Winkle. Robbie Van Winkle.
Doesn't he have a fix-it-up show now? Isn't he a handyman or something?
Oh, he has a TV show.
Yeah, TV show. Well, I mean, that's...
Didn't Suge Knight hang him by his ankles off a 6-story building or something?
That sounds right.
The legend, or I think so.
Wow.
Okay. Christy Lee.
Yo.
Yo, she said.
Yo.
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle published what on this date in 1892?
Sherlock Holmes?
Of course. Very good, very good.
Of course.
No.
If I had missed that, I would have been
now here's
idiot.
Okay. Now, this guy died in 1926 on this date of complications from peritonitis in a Detroit hospital. Who am I talking about?
I didn't know that. Did Houdini die today? sorry.
You
You asked, who are you talking about?
I asked Christy.
No, you didn't.
You didn't
You
say
didn't
you
say
asked-
me.
Oh, I thought it was obviously a
class.
Arthur Conan Doyle.
It was a two-parter.
I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Houdini died on Halloween. Why didn't I know that?
He'd famously been talking to a group of
Somebody punched
students.
him. He wasn't ready for
He
it.
was famous for being able to have someone punch him in the stomach, but he had to be warned and get ready and flex. Without warning, one of the guys apparently punched him. And
Did that guy get charged with murder?
I've always wondered what happened to that guy. Now, here's an interesting thing on this date. In 1941, Mount Rushmore was completed.
Oh.
I've always been surprised they didn't leave a blank space.
Who would you add?
Do you have any idea?
Can you imagine the controversy?
No.
Yeah, but do you have any idea what it took to make Mount Rushmore?
I thought it was just
It's
the Colorado River.
It's not like they can just jump up there and make another.
So a blank space for a future president is what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what he wants.
Future great.
Yeah. Because they did 4. Well, just put another one up there.
Kind of a random 4, if you ask me.
I bet it's easier now.
No,
They
by no
laser it
means a
down.
random 4.
Yeah, who do you feel like got the shaft there? Van Buren?
Let's see who's on there.
Wouldn't that be funny if
LBJ,
Disney World did like a lesser Mount Rushmore with some of the least popular presidents up there?
What do you mean B. Hayes didn't?
Oh, right. Okay.
R.B. Hayes didn't make the cut.
What else you got there?
Well, in 1970, one of my favorite bands, Jim Morrison, was sentenced to 6 months in jail for decent exposure.
No one gives a
Profanity.
damn.
Okay, then I'll move on to something unpleasant.
What?
2003 surfer Bethany Hamilton had her arm bitten off by a shark.
She's still surfing, isn't she?
Yeah, and she has kids. Two boys and a little girl.
Heck of a story.
Yeah.
She can't make dinner and give a hand job.
Well, not as
Are you happy now?
thankfully.
Hey, I've only got one hand in here. Come on.
It's like a microwave.
Give me a break.
You want the
Jesus, what do you want, pal?
You want the burgers burned? Or
Yeah. The sauce is going to stick if I don't keep stirring it.
Look, I'll do it.
All right.
Yeah, don't blame me when the kids are bitching about the burned hamburgers.
We started today's show with Dick Mango's Monster Mash, an exquisite presentation.
It is good.
Particularly the end.
It's funny.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Happy Halloween. Tom carved pumpkins last night, and nothing happened. We're proud to report.
Did not slice my thumb off. Came close.
Josh reports that he cooks Omaha steaks on the grill while wearing no apron. I mean, just an apron.
That's right.
It says. Yeah, so sexy.
Let the people under my deck get a nice...
Yeah.
Get a nice look-see.
Yeah.
View of the dick.
I didn't say dick.
Josh took a girl to a South Park movie for a first date, and it turned out it was the last date.
Yeah.
Yeah. Evidently, you were laughing like you do. I can't
dude,
imagine.
I just loved it.
Pat Godwin had oysters on a first date. No report on that. Well, it must not have gone very well.
It went very well.
Oh, it did.
Harney.
Why is that? Why is that?
It's still going well, if you know what I mean.
Now, did she have oysters?
She had the crab cakes, I think.
Oh.
As you were slurping those oysters, did you say, "This is me and you later"?
All right. Oh, gosh. Please. Yeah, well, there's a text.
Oh, well, it's over.
Yeah.
Yep. See you
was a
later.
good run.
You can't sleep at my house.
A little over a year. You did well.
Christy got a boo bucket from McDonald's the other day.
I did.
She
My
was
Happy
very
Meal.
excited about it. And Tom was hoping to wear something today for Halloween, but what you were hoping to wear came too late.
Yeah, it'll be next year.
All right. Well,
sorry.
We'll all
That's
have
really
to live
late.
with that.
It was certainly worth it.
Maybe next year.
You'll be very, very pleased. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.